Believe we are live. Hey guys, what's going on? James here. It's preseason week 3. Is everybody excited? Who's excited? I know I'm excited. I got a lot of people in the chat here. Buck Nasty, MK, Bat W, Bucs are Beast. Eric is here. Noah's here. Got everybody here, guys. What's going on? Happy to see everybody here. If you guys are ready for some Bucs football, hey, go ahead and hit the like button, man. Steven's here. What's up, Steven? No injuries for both sides. Amen. I am not late. I went like directly. Maybe I was like a minute late. I don't know. What's up, Scotty? What is up, everybody? Preseason week 3, guys. Hopefully you guys are ready. This is the last chance for a lot of people to make this 53-man roster. You guys want to know something crazy? Teddy's not playing today. He's sick. He is sick. Eric said it best. Like button. If you guys are ready for some football, hit that like button. Trask is starting today. Yes. Nope. No starters are playing today. Scotty, happy birthday. I'm ready for some football. Hope everybody's ready for some football as well. Man, oh man. Should be fun, man. We probably have the best third-string quarterback in the league. Now, I'm curious, Steven, who do you think the third-string quarterback is? Trask is going to tear it up. They should sit Emeka. I think they will. I think they will. Big game for Tez? Maybe so. Maybe so. Discussing how everyone turned on Trask based on one bad game where he had a Swiss cheese O-line. It happens. You know, it happens. Now, do you think it's people turning on Trask or everybody just, like, enjoying what Teddy did in his one game? Or is it both? Yeah, no starters today. Nope, no starters today. They're talking about Nick Jackson right now on Channel 8. WFLA. That's where Rhett works. Of the Cannon Fire Podcast. Isn't that exciting? But yeah, no starters today. I actually had the chance to go to this game. I got tickets, but way too rainy out. Did not want to deal with that. Plus, I like streaming. I was happy to stay here and stream. Indeed, 15 days till kickoff. Play Desmond Watson. I don't think they're going to play Desmond Watson today. Game starts at 7:30. 7:30. So we'll see what happens here, man. Who are you guys most excited to see in this game? Let me know. Who's going to be starting running back? Tucker? Maybe. Desmond Watson does not deserve the practice squad. I don't think he's going to be on the practice squad. There was somebody, I think it was Greg Auman. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Let's see. Hold on one second. Here we go. So Greg Auman had a very interesting thing to say, where most likely plan for Bucs and Desmond Watson is to move him next week to the reserve NFI list. At some point, Bucs can open up a 21-day practice window for him, and after that can decide to activate him, keep him on the NFI, or release him. So what is the reserve NFI list? It's the non-football injury and illness list. So roster designations used in the National Football League for players who are unable to practice as a result of conditions unrelated to football. In Desmond Watson's case, big boy. So they are similar to physically unable to perform in injury reserved lists. Players on the reserve non-football injury list or reserve non-football illness list are ineligible to practice or play in games for the first 6 weeks of the regular season. Okay. I don't think that's a problem for Desmond Watson. After 6 weeks, the player can begin practicing with their team, but cannot be moved to the active roster, okay, until after the team has played its first 8 games of the season. Okay, so basically he'd be away for like 6 weeks, like doing his own thing, practicing and prepping to start the season, and then midway through the season, when a player starts practicing, a 3-week window can begin in which the player can be moved to the active roster. Okay, if a player does not get activated after the 3-week window ends, they must remain on the reserve NFI list for the rest of the season. Okay. Which means he would go back to being ineligible to practice. So, that's interesting. I wonder if they just, like, gave him, like, basically a meal weight loss plan kind of deal. And we're like, hey, dude, just follow this. We're going to keep you on this list. Are not required to pay salaries to players. Okay, so they don't even have to pay Desmond Watson. That's crazy. That's crazy. What do we think about that, guys? What do we think about that? We got a lot of people in the chat now. We're almost to 100 people, guys. If y'all are ready, hit the like button. Yeah, so, like, it does suck he wouldn't be able to practice with the team, but you know, it would be nice to just get him. Let's say they just, like, gave him a packet or, like, follow this dude. Maybe that's something. You know, watch them make him lose all that weight and cut him. I don't think that'll be the case from what I saw, Greg, from what we just read about. Picked up a quarterback this year for a short time. Who was it? Well, they picked up Teddy. They had Michael Pratt. They had Connor Bazelak. And then Kyle Trask and Baker. Those are the only quarterbacks they've had. So there you go. By the way, thank you, Mikey, for taking care of that spam. The next big thing just keeps him working out. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Needs to lose weight. Needs to lose weight for his own health, for sure. Yeah, that was very informative, Alexander. I enjoyed reading that. That was good. If Eagles got him, yikes. Lose your weight, my dear Watson. See there? Hey, look at that. Nice little Sherlock Holmes reference. We love it. Oh, Jordan McLeod. They worked him out. They never signed him, though. But they did work him out. Let's see. Nice, Christopher. Sorry to spam. That's all good, Alexander. But in your opinion, who's going to be running back for? Owen Wright or Josh Williams or someone else? Well, let's take a look at the roster right now. I mean, that's a good initial question. Do the Bucs carry 4 running backs? I don't know. You have 3 guys in the back right now. Josh Williams, Owen Wright, and Jace McClellan. I don't think it's going to be Jace McClellan. Between Josh Williams and Owen Wright, I think that they would probably just say, hey, we're going to put Josh Williams. If they did carry 4, which I don't think I don't necessarily think it's a lock they carry 4. I would say Josh Williams would probably get it over Owen Wright, and then maybe Owen Wright's on the practice squad. That's what I would think. Pray nobody gets injured. Me too, Labby. Me too. Was it Jordan McLeod we picked up? But they never signed him. They worked him out, but they never signed him. Former USF quarterback, Tampa native, played most recently for Texas State, but they never signed him. That's whenever they brought in Teddy. It was around that same time. We won't, but we'll carry on the practice squad. Are you talking about 4 running backs or no? Seeing a lot of noise about Parsons coming here. Still unlikely in my opinion. Yeah, it's very unlikely. Very, very, very unlikely. So many injuries this preseason around the league. Yeah, it's true. That's the risk, man. That's the risk of the preseason right there. So this is interesting. Remember we were talking about Trey Avery, guys? Well, apparently he literally signed yesterday. Hasn't even had... I think he just has like 27 hours on the team. Doesn't even have a single practice. He's dressed and will play tonight. That's rough, man. That's rough. Could you imagine? By the way, the guy they signed like literally last week, Javian Farr, he's hurt. So, I mean, my goodness, man. Shout out to Trey Avery. Wonder what number he is. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. I can't get over the 45-second loss to Houston. Do I think the defense is any better? Yeah, I would say so, Wes. In some ways. Gabriel looked good for the Browns today. He did. He did. Shador got hit a lot. He did. So, let's see here. Yeah, no way they're getting Micah Parsons. That's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, dude. He's gonna ball out. Bulls can fix up Parsons' attitude. Just stick on him like glue, Trey. That's all we got. That's all we got. Shiloh needs to ball out tonight or his spot is in huge danger. I mean, yeah. What's up, Christopher? Guys, we got 100 people in here, but we're only at 33 likes. Can we bump that up a little bit? Can we get to, like, I'm going to say 60? 60 likes, maybe? A little over half? Yeah, I mean, if Shiloh does something tonight, maybe they do look to keep him. I think that regardless, there's a decent chance they keep him on the practice squad. So, yeah. I don't know. Who is starting tonight? At quarterback, it's Kyle Trask. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Look at that. Ed was foresight there. Hello from Serbia. Nanad. You might be the first Serbian I've ever had in the chat. Maybe. Desmond Watson, worshiper. Maybe 6'7"? Will we see Teddy B tonight? No. Teddy's out with an illness. What's up, Alpha? You talking about Seth Hennigan from, Memphis? He ended up in Jacksonville, I believe. Did he do good in the preseason? Let's check. 101 yards, 1 pick. I mean, they haven't played yet. Their next game is... Or did he play? I don't know. We got Crow. What's up, Crow? 120 people in here, guys. We are almost to game time. We are literally 18 minutes away. We have good group of fans in Serbia. That's awesome. So you guys, shout out to Serbia, I suppose. That's kind of fun. I hate the Jags. They stole our offensive coordinator. They did. They're still a big piece of me. And maybe I think I will get over it at some point. There's still a big piece of me that wishes Liam Cohen was here. What wide receivers are starting today? I mean, I assume it's probably going to be like Sterling Shepard and some other guys, right? Somebody said, I see Alex said something of we're going to see Trey Palmer and Sean Tucker tonight. Sean Tucker is dressed. I think if he plays, it'll be very limited. Have not seen Palmer yet. Is the game streaming also? I think so, yeah. If you go to Buccaneers.com, it should give you a place to watch. Let me see if I can find the link. Yeah. So this, I will go ahead and post this. I posted it last week. I posted it last week. I'll post it here. If you guys want to know how to watch the game, it's on the Buccaneers website. It's the best thing I can give you. Yeah, Tez Johnson. Dude, I mean, I've never heard Tez say anything crazy, so I don't know. Buck Nasty, I'm doing... thank you for reminding me. I've got to do my record prediction, like, this upcoming week. I have to. So, thank you for reminding me. In fact, I need to put that in my notes, so thank you for the reminder of that. If I don't already have it in there. No, I don't. Yeah, okay. I got it in my notes of stuff to record, so thank you. Ryan Miller. Yeah, Palmer will play tonight. Palmer will play a big role tonight, or he will be gone. Well, it depends if he plays. I mean, I haven't seen Greg Allman say anything yet about Palmer out there, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I mean, like, I bring it to you guys, the chat, right? Hera, happy 18th birthday. Very cool. I bring it to you guys here. Look, I made a video today that was like, oh, will Tez Johnson make the roster? And a lot of people were like, yeah, it's a guarantee. Of course he's making it. I wouldn't be so sure. I mean, like, what has Tez done so far? Like, I'm genuinely asking. Like, I know he's had, like, maybe a moment or two in training camp, but hasn't really been available. Like, we just haven't seen him do anything. And, like, you know, he did muff the punt, and he did have, like, 2 catches. But, like, you know, we haven't seen a ton of him. People forget that, like, he's also not, like, a 3rd-round pick. He's, like, a 7th-round pick. You know, he could very easily be, you know, and there are injuries to the wide receiver room, so maybe that does keep him involved. But I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there where it's just like, hey, maybe this isn't as much of a guaranteed thing as people think. Especially whenever you've seen other guys go out there, like a Ryan Miller, like Garrett Green, go out there and showcase some good stuff. So, where do I think we would be if Brady never came to Tampa? I think Jameis would probably still be the quarterback right now. Probably. Yeah, this is going to be a big game for Tez tonight. I mean, Todd Bowles literally said that. Like, we need to see him in the game tonight. Go out there and do stuff. So, if they trade Trask, who would you like to see the Bucs pick up position-wise or player? I don't think they're going to trade Trask. Because it's like, trade him for what? I mean, you're probably going to get, like, a spare part for a spare part. So, I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe, like, a backup edge rusher, if anything. But I don't know if they would even get anything. What's up, DJ? Remember Cameron Johnson? He's still on the team. I was so tired of the Cameron Johnson hype last year, dude. He's still on the team, though. Nearly every game I see him play, he has at least 1 pick. I know but I believe that he would maybe not at this point. Maybe not at this point, but I think he would have been the team's quarterback for like 3 more years or something. I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that's probably what it would have been. Yeah, Jacob Harris. Honestly, I think we still end up with Baker. The Bucs really liked Baker, and his career path went spiraling not long after Jameis's 30-30 season. That's true. Well, actually, no. Sorry. I know exactly what would have happened. Teddy Bridgewater would have ended up here. He would have been the team's starting quarterback for some chunk of time. The reason I say that, if you guys read a little-known book called A Season in the Sun. I can't believe I didn't even think about this. If you guys read this little book here, A Season in the Sun, literally said, when was this book published? Does it say? Where's the copyright on these things nowadays? I don't see it. Anyway, this came out very shortly after the Bucs Super Bowl season. Should read it. Great book, by the way. If you guys read this book, it literally says, the author wrote that basically, according to Bruce Arians, they would have gotten Teddy Bridgewater. So, for those of us who read this book, we already knew Teddy was going to be a lock after Jameis. Really good book. Should read it. Yeah. It would have been Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy would have been the quarterback. Thank you for the reminder, chat. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, it would have been Teddy. Godwin will be back week 3, week 4. Maybe so. Who knows what Teddy could have been? Yeah, I know. That's it. Remember when he almost lost his leg? Freaking crazy, man. Would like to see the Bucs and the Bills in the Super Bowl. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? My understanding is Jacob Parrish is not playing tonight since he's the starting nickel. Ooh, Greg Auman with a little bit of some cheeky news here. That's kind of interesting. So Jacob Parrish confirmed to be the starting nickel for the Bucs. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's something worth talking about, isn't it? We got Channel 8 is here. We're having some conversations, doing some stuff. There you go. But, yeah. What do you guys think about Jacob Parrish being the starting nickel cornerback? Makes sense to me. Maybe I would have liked to have seen Christian Izien. Maybe. But, you know. Copyright's on the cover page? Oh, well, I'll have to go take a look at that. But thank you, Bat. Super Bowl predictions, Bucs, Ravens. That's great news. Parrish deserves the start. Watch out for the Packers defense this year. Hey. What's some new food I recommend? Says Danny D. Birria tacos are fantastic. I would have preferred Christian Izien. I don't remember. I love both guys. They're both fantastic. Zion is pretty good. It's true. What's up, Shirosagi? How you doing? No, Izien's not hurt. He's fine. Food recommendations. Dude, I had freaking, guys ever had Peruvian food? I had that recently. That was pretty good. I had like a Peruvian steak, chimichurri potatoes, this like poblano pepper, oh my gosh, poblano pepper grits, I think was what it was. It was all pretty good, man. I enjoyed it. I had that a few weeks ago. Do I strongly dislike Shiloh? No, not at all. Not at all. We have the skills to beat the Bills. Channel 8 just announced Bridgewater is starting the season on the practice squad. Oh, well, there you go. All the Traskaters can quiet down now. Well, are the starters not playing tonight? No, the starters are not playing tonight. I'm a Trask fan. And Teddy, whoever gets the job, I'm happy. Shiloh just seems a little soft. Well. So, let's see. So Channel 8 just announced that he's going to be on the practice squad? What's going on with Trey Hendrickson? Dude, who knows? Who knows? Let's see what happens. No Teddy Bridgewater. Alright. It's interesting. Huh. Let's see. Who's my favorite Bucs player of all time? Geez. It's a good question. Some days it's Mike Evans, some days it's Derek Brooks, some days it's Rondé Barber. It can rotate depending on the day. Trask is nice to have, and Teddy can take over in any situation. Shiloh has more tackles than his dad in the NFL. Well, I don't know about all of that. Allstott, Brooks, yeah. Hendrickson and Parsons will not go anywhere. Probably not. I would say Hendrickson's more likely than Micah Parsons. So, as Florida Man was saying earlier, is that true that they said Teddy's going to be on the practice squad? Oh, he was interviewing Scott Reynolds of the Pewter Report. He has to start on the practice squad or his contract is fully guaranteed? Interesting. Well, that's strange. I haven't seen anybody else report that or say that, so I'm not sure if that... I don't know if that information is accurate. I have no idea. Guys, if we can get the like button up, we got 181 people in here. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? It's because he's a vested veteran? Oh, okay. D. Brooks will always be my favorite Buccaneers player of all time. Alexander, sorry if this is too personal, but what happened with you and Pewter Report? Oh, we just went our separate ways. what is it? What is the word? Agreed to go our separate ways. Because I still wanted to do my thing on the channel here. So, yeah. My like is still reading 13. Oh, okay. Gotta refresh that page. But yeah, no, we just separate, mutually agreed to part ways. Yeah. Amicably. There we go. Thank you, James. Sterling Shepard will be the same. Hopefully so. All right. I might cry when Evidence retires. It's gonna be a bad one, man. 200 people in here, folks. 200 people in here. We're 4 minutes till game time, guys. Can we get to 100 likes? Help us out here. And if you guys are new, by the way, go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. We're on the road to 23,000, by the way. We are on the road to 23,000. We are 203 subscribers away to 23K. It's pretty special. Mike's having a huge year. Is Will Brooks playing? I would assume so, yes. Will Godwin be in the Ring of Honor? That is an interesting question. I want to say yes, because he's like number 2 in literally all receiving stats for the Bucs. Mike Evans is number 1. I might cry tears of joy when Cam Jordan retires. Are you kidding me? I'll throw a freaking party. That new safety we snagged from the Kansas City practice squad, yeah, I assume he's going to be playing. Eric, Buccaneers Africa fan. Very cool. Yeah, hopefully in for a good one, man. Ibuka will ball out this year and take the wide receiver 2 position. I mean, he's already the wide receiver 2 by default. So, we'll see what goes on with that. All right. I would want him in the Ring of Honor. Talking about Godwin. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I really wouldn't. I mean, him and Mike, obviously, especially Mike, but like Chris has been a part of the rejuvenation of the Bucs receiving room over the past decade, you know. Am I on board with Baker not playing in any preseason games? Honestly, yes and no. Yes, because God forbid he got injured, but no, because also it's like, hey, I hope he's warmed up a little bit, but, you know. Did he let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm like torn on a little bit. I am. I am curious about something. I wonder what okay, guys, I'm going to add something to the count since we're about to get into the regular season. So I feel like it's appropriate now. I'm going to add the Mike Evans counter. Look at that. That's weird. Doesn't that look kind of crazy? Where? Let's see. Hold on 1 second, folks. Again, guys, we're 1 minute away from game time, so if you guys are excited, let me know. All right. And then let me add some text over here. Evans 1K yard counter. Whoops. Evans road. Whoops. To 1K. All right. We're schmoovin', guys. I guess I should put 0 yards. All right. Doesn't this look crazy, huh? Gonna center up that text. This is how I do things, guys. All right. Boom. Bada boom. Bop. Ooh. I don't know about all that. I don't know where that text went. All right. I gotta get it right under there. All right. Now I just need a square. We'll figure this out later. But he's at 0 yards, okay, guys? He's at 0 yards. This we can confirm. I wish I had like a freaking, like a box to throw in there. Let me just find, hold on. Deep orange box. We'll find one. Oh, see, now I'm just getting the freaking color. All right, I found it. All right. Orange box. Go to this. Yeah, okay, we're working here. Now, hold on. Everybody's going to be like, James, what are you talking about? We can't see anything. I know. Don't worry, we'll get there. Boom. Look at that. What do you think? Pretty special, I know. He's at 0 yards, guys. But he's officially on the board. Oh, yeah, football's back, baby. Football is back. And you know what? I'm even going to give... No, not a background. I'm even going to give it a little outline. How about that? I'm going to color the outline. Boom. Look at that. You know football's back when we got the Mike Evans counter. That's how you know. Kansas State did lose to Iowa State. Very true. Folks, 252 people in here, 98 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Mike at 0 yards is rare. That's true. That's true. Alrighty. Palmer's making a career move tonight, one way or the other. Maybe so. Trey Palmer is dressed tonight. Between the starters rested and injured players held out. Busy night for Palmer, Sterling Shepard, Tez Johnson, Ryan Miller, Cam Johnson, and other receivers. Well, there you go. So a lot of those guys too. Palmer, Shepard, Johnson, Miller. Those 4 guys. You think they're battling for 2 roster spots? Maybe so. Stick a little Desmond Watson weight counter too. That's cruel. Check what edits. Oh, D1. Yes. I haven't gotten a chance to check out your edits yet. I've just been a little bit busy this week. Here in Africa, it's midnight already. Lots of games are after midnight. We will be the number 1 seed. Hopefully so, Eric. Hopefully so. Yeah, let me tell you what. Are you talking about your shorts, D1? Let me know. Like the YouTube shorts? Is Josh Allen starting? No. I would be incredibly surprised. Yeah, the Watson counter is crazy. How far is Evans from the all-time receiving yards? Pretty far. Pretty far. Let me actually... So for the career, Evans is 24th right now with 12,684. Quick note, number 1 is Jerry Rice at 22,895. So Mike's 10,000 yards away. Keep in mind that Jerry Rice did play from 1985 to 2004. So, important to note there. Let's say Mike gets 1,000 yards this year, okay? That would bump him up to number 17. He would pass Torrey Holt. If he got 1,000 yards on the dot. If he goes 2 more years with 1,000, that'll bump him up to number 9. He'll pass Marvin Harrison, which would be insane. If he goes 3 more years with straight 1,000, That would bump him up to number 4. He'd pass Randy Moss. And if he got a little bit over 1,000 every year, he'd be bumped up to number 3 right above Terrell Owens. The only two, so like Larry's number 2 with 17,492. Obviously, Mike is 5,000 yards away from that. So, 'tis rough. Want to see Sean Tucker run more over people? What do you think? Maybe so. Rice played until he was like 40? Yeah, he did. I mean, Jerry Rice played until he was 42. 42 years old. He started his career when he was 23. So that's just not fair. I mean, if we're really thinking about it. Will Ibuka get 1,000 yards this year? I'm still going to say probably not. Even with the injuries at wide receiver. Ryan Miller is out there on special teams right now. No, we're over 100 likes now. We are over 100 likes now. All right. Let's see what happens here. Looks like the Bucs will get the ball first, so we are going to see Kyle Trask out there. And let's see. Well, Ed, Ryan Miller is out there, so they'll get him. It looks like number 19 is back on the return. Number 19 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back there on the return, and it is going to be returned. Number 19 is Cameron Johnson, by the way, but it looks like that ball was actually returned by number 37, Josh Williams, and out comes quarterback Kyle Trask. So we'll see what he can do today. Let me see if I can get the scoreboard up for y'all. Hold on one moment. See if we can get something going here. Oh, yeah. We got it. We got it, team. 1st and 10, Kyle Trask under center, running back in the backfield. Kyle Trask making a check at the line. He's pointing out some stuff. Trask, he's got some time on the play clock. He's going to play action to no one. Trask is going to throw a wobbler up in the air intended for Cameron Johnson. That'll be incomplete. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. All right. All hands on deck. Holding on the defense. Okay, we'll take that. Automatic first down for the Bucs. Off of the holding call. Guys, we're 22,800 subscribers now. Thank you so much for that. 200 away from 23,000, folks. Yeah, Teddy's a little sicky. Teddy's a little sick. Any starters on the field with Trask? None that I can see. In fact, it's like the skeleton crew, basically. Tez is out there. Palmer's out there. Trask under center at the Bucs 34. Handoff goes to the running back, Sean Tucker, who is completely swallowed up. That'll bring up 2nd down. That holding was on Dorian Strong, by the way. So there you go. Let's see what happens here on 2nd down for the Bucs. From their own 35, Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. It is Payne Durham. Trask is going to throw. Looks. Throws over the middle of the field. Big catch by Ryan Miller. We love talking about this guy. We love talking about Ryan Miller here. Love listening to Rondé. That's fair. If you guys have checked out the Rondé Barber Show, it's pretty good. Good catch by Miller. Was brought down, but does get a first down. Enjoy that. That was a 14-yard completion. 1st and 10 to the Buccaneers. 49-yard line, guys. 49-yard line here for the Bucs. It is indeed Miller time. What's going on, Michael? Trask, play action. He's going to throw. Pressure up the middle, but he gets the screen off to Sean Tucker, who's going to try and make a move. Slips and goes down. Is going to be 2nd down now for the Bucs. All right. Offensive players to watch. Apparently, Channel 8's got Trask, Tez Johnson, Josh Williams. Well, there you go. Which one's better, Madden 25 or Madden 26? I've not played Madden 26. I don't think I've played Madden 25 either. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Payne Durham in motion. Handoff is going to go to Sean Tucker. He gets, like, absolutely nothing. Maybe a yard or two. That'll bring up third down at about the Bills' 48-yard line, I want to say. Yeah, Scotty Miller is on the Steelers now. Yep. How about that? All right, folks. Big third down here for the Bucs. 300 people in here, guys. Hey, thank you so much for that. 3rd and 8 from Buffalo's 49-yard line. Trask in the shotgun. Sean Tucker next to him. Let's see what happens. Trask. And Trask is going to throw. Looking. He's got some time. Trask throws to the sideline. Incomplete. Intended for Ryan Miller. Was nowhere near him, really, and that will bring up 4th down. And the Bucs will have to punt. Bit of a quiet drive there for Mr. Kyle Trask. He did have time on that throw, was just off the mark on that one. So we're going to see Riley Dixon on the punt, number 92. Josh Allen is not playing, by the way. He's got a headset on, so he's good to go. If you guys are new, by the way, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys have been enjoying. Here comes the return for the Bills. And, oh, that punt does go to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So we will see the defense check in now. Signed, Teddy. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see. Love Island's TJ Palma is in Tampa Bay today. Well, there you go. Some guy from Love Island can get on the field, but I can't. Terrible. Let's see. Trask finds Ryan Miller across the middle. Yeah, Bucs starting offense is Trask at quarterback, Sean Tucker at running back, Cam Johnson, Tez Johnson at wide receiver, Payne Durham and Keefe at tight end. Your left tackle is Benjamin Chukwuma. Left guard is Mike Jordan. Center is Elijah Klein. Don't love that. Right guard is Luke Haggard. Right tackle is Ty McClellan. Golly. Some of these last spot battles on the defense are intriguing. Yeah, there are a couple of interesting spots, isn't there? Why isn't our run game as good? Well, I mean, we haven't seen the starting run game really at all throughout this preseason. So, lots of, yeah. We got a backup O-line. That's why our run game's backed up. Yeah. I mean, and you got to think about this too. Look, out of the 5 guys I just mentioned on that O-line, Benjamin Chukwuma, Mike Jordan, those guys might make the roster. But, hey, Elijah Klein, I don't know if Elijah Klein's going to make this roster. Luke Haggard, I don't think Luke Haggard's going to make it, and I don't think McClellan's going to make it either. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Greatly appreciated. I feel blessed. Trask had a very solid first preseason game. Second game was not very good. So, yeah. Elijah Klein should make this roster. Yeah, James, smear it on your chest. What? What do you mean? I sneezed into my shirt. I have no tissues at hand. There wasn't even a mess. We're going to get the Bills out here. Desmond's still technically here. All right, the Bills are in the shotgun at their own 20. He's going to throw. Looking. Throws. That pass is dropped. Number 53 in coverage. That was Nick Jackson in coverage. Very good. Who dropped that pass? Terrell Shavers. Who threw that pass? That was Bukele. Shane Bukele, I believe? Maybe so. All right. Second down and 10 from the Bills' 20-yard line here. Let's see what they can drum up. And it's going to be a pitch play. Good job by the defense there. 96 was there, but also 97 was there. Adam Gotsis and Greg Gaines kind of blew up that play. So defensive players to watch: Nick Jackson, Kindle Vidor, safeties, exclamation point. Well, there you go. Greg Gaines gets credited with the tackle for loss. All right. Third down and 11 from the Buffalo 19. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. I think people are kind of sleeping on John Bullock as well, by the way. But Bukele is going to throw, looks downfield. That pass is incomplete. Number 34 was in coverage. That was Bryce Hall in coverage. Intended for KJ Hamler. Okay, every freaking game, they're eating cookies. What's the deal with Channel 8 eating cookies? I don't understand. Is this like an inside joke? What are we doing here? What's up, Avi? How you doing? Cheers from Dallas, Texas. Right on. There was defensive holding on Kindle Vidor, so it will be an automatic first down for the Bills. So their offense is staying out there. No, I very much enjoy cookies are fine, but it's just weird. I just don't understand the meme here. Bukele in the shotgun, he's going to throw. It's a screen. Good tackle by Bryce Hall. Great tackle by Bryce Hall. 2 good plays in a row. 34 is cooking, man. Marquise Watts was also maybe going to be there. It's going to be second down and 12 from the Bills' 22. All right. Second and 13. Bukele in the shotgun. A running back next to him. He's going to throw. Looking. He's got some time. He avoids the pressure from Braswell and gets the completion of number 80. Sanders, I believe. Vidor was in coverage. Maybe it's poking fun at his addiction to cookies? Is Todd Bowles addicted to cookies? Is that confirmed in the lore? Terrell Shavers gets the catch. Kindle Vidor is the nearest defender. Vidor has a couple of rough plays here. First down and 10 from Buffalo's 35. Bukele under center. Running back in the backfield. Okay. Oh, and he falls down, but he does get the handoff. 38 was there. Number 38 for the Bucs is Rashad Wisdom. You did have number 52 making the tackle, though. That was C.J. Brewer. Handoff went to Frank Gore Jr. We are getting old, guys. We're getting old. Shiloh is out there, chat. Shiloh is out there. 288 people in here, by the way. Thank you guys so much for that. 147 likes. Thank you for that as well. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele is going to fake the pitch. He's going to throw. He looks downfield. He's got some time. Almost intercepted. There's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be on Shiloh. So Kayvon Merriweather almost had the pick, but I think they got Shiloh Sanders for holding on the defense. And we'll see what that flag is here in a moment. Or maybe they're going to get him for pass interference? And Davidson was like, yeah, that's an easy flag. First and 10 now after the penalty from Shiloh. He's talking with Nick Rapone on the sideline, the Bucs safeties coach. I don't know if it was a flag. Maybe it was holding. Maybe. That's what I thought it was. I know, but they're going to say defensive pass interference. I don't know. First and 10 from Buffalo's 46 now. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele's going to throw. Looks. He's going to check it down to number 18. Oh, spin move there. Deion Jones got spun out of his shoes a little bit there. 18 shifty. And it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bills now, as they are marching. They're over midfield now to the Bucs 45. Elijah Moore, Rashad Wisdom, and Marquise Watts brought him down, by the way. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. We'll see what happens here. Bukele's going to throw. Pressure's there. He gets the screen, and oh my. Nobody there to bring down Frank Gore Jr. A couple of guys just bombed on that play. I want to see who it was. So Marquise Watts missed a tackle there. Deion Jones wrapped it up in the end. I need to see 53 and Watts. So who's 53? Nick Jackson whiffed big time on that screen. Yeah, that's rough. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's just poor fundamentals right now. Bukele, high snap, but he does get the run off. Tackled down. Deion Jones was there. Shiloh was there a little bit. I think they're going to credit Deion Jones with that. No, I don't think I'm sick, John. It's freaking raining all day, though. I guess you never know. 2nd and 6 for the Bucs. I didn't see Shiloh's word in this game. From the Buccaneers' 20-yard line, Bukele in the shotgun. Play action. He's going to throw. It's a screen. What are we doing, guys? Falling down. It's a first down to number 85. Poor fundamentals here. I want to see who missed it. So you got 22 and Shiloh. And another guy. I think that was Merriweather. Who's 22? It's Kendall Vidor. Oh my gosh. Kayvon Merriweather and Nick Jackson bring him down. It's 1st and 10 from the Buccaneers 12. Yeah, they're just getting completely clowned on. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele, handoff to the running back. Brought down by Nick Jackson. I believe that was Rashad Wisdom that was there as well. Yes, it was. The secondary is just doing not great tackling right now. Really rough. It could be because it's slick out there, but I don't know. Second and 6 from the Buffalo 8. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Bukele play action. He's going to throw. Checks it down to number 18. Shiloh can't bring him down. Are they going to signal a touchdown? They will. That is Hamler on the play. Gets the touchdown. Man, oh man. Bukele rolled out. I think he's going to be short. Oh, and that might have been a face mask on Shiloh, too. I think he was short. Yeah, so they are saying he was short. It was 2nd down. Our starters ain't playing. That's true. Yeah, he's going to be down at, I think, the 2-yard line. Okay. First down and goal. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Frank Gore Jr. And he will get pushed into the end zone for the touchdown. Man, oh man. Well, that one counts. A very pinpoint drive for Buffalo, guys. An 12 play, 80-yard drive for Buffalo to get that touchdown. Rough start for the Bucs defense, that's for sure. I don't know if it is I don't know if it's because it is a slick field or what, but those secondary guys cannot tackle today. The defense just couldn't tackle on that drive. Extra point is up, and it's good. If only Desmond had lost the weight. LOL. Well, he still has a chance to. Shiloh got to step up. Shiloh had a couple of rough plays on that one, that's for sure. But I mean, everybody did, to be fair. It wasn't just Shiloh, it was freaking everybody. KJ Handler did some good work. So the starting defense is Greg Gaines, Adam Gotsis, and CJ Brewer at the defensive line, according to Greg Auman. Marquise Watson, Braswell at outside linebacker. Deion Jones and Nick Jackson at inside linebacker. Kendall Vador and Bryce Hall at corner. And Kayvon Merriweather and Rashad Wisdom at safety. So, there you go. 2 penalties kept their drive alive back-to-back. Have to eliminate mistakes. Yeah, one was on Shador, and one was on Kendall Vador, for sure. It's nerves. Half those guys are playing for their lives. Hopefully they get it together. Maybe so, man. 332 people in here, guys. By the way, if you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed. That would be greatly appreciated. Who is TJ Palma? He's a guy from this show called Love Island. And apparently, I don't know if he's a Bucs fan, but I mean, a guy whose last name is Palma, I guess you want him in Florida, right? Teddy's apparently sick. Well, I hope he feels better. I hope he feels better. Or is that just a ploy? Is that just a ploy to make sure he doesn't look too good so they can stash him on the practice squad? Guys, we're at 22,805. We're 195 subscribers away from 23,000. Very, very exciting. Should have drafted TJ Tampa. Well, where is TJ Tampa now? He is on the Ravens. There you go. How's about that? He has 4 total tackles in his career in the NFL. Well, there you go. Joseph, interesting point. Starting for the Ravens. CJ Tampa is a cornerback 5, I believe. Yeah. Yep. TJ Palma played baseball at UT. Cool. Good for him. If Yahya Hassan gets injured, we're screwed. I tend to agree with you, James. Here comes the return, by the way. Oh, big return there from Josh Williams. All the way down to about the Buccaneers' 46-yard line on the kickoff return. Great play there by the youngster. Great kickoff return. Tez Johnson, what are we saying, guys? I don't know. That wasn't Tez Johnson making that return. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, chat. NFL Plus is far behind. No, Izzian's not playing, Patrick. Yeah, Izzian's not playing. I mean, that was a very good return. That was a 39-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 48. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. It's Tez. Handoff goes to Sean Tucker. Swallowed up by the Bills. What's up, live? How you doing? All right. 2nd down and 10 from the Bucs 48. Let's see what happens here. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Sean Tucker. And Trask is going to throw. It's a screen for Ryan Miller. He's going to make a move, stumble, and rumbles his way. He knows he would have had more had he not fell down. That was like 5 yards to Ryan Miller. Could have been like, I don't know, 40. I'm joking. But still, nice few yards there for Ryan Miller. You can tell this dude's he's probably going to make the team, guys. 3rd down and 6 for the Bucs. From Buffalo's 48, Trask in the shotgun and running back next to him. All right, Trask is going to throw. Looking, throws over the middle of the field, caught by Tez Johnson. He goes down, gets a 1st down. He thought he had more yards too. That will be a 1st down for the Bucs. About like a 6-yard gain there by Tez. He slipped and fell, and he was upset. He probably wouldn't have gotten much more than that, but it's all good. 1st down for the Bucs. From their own, or from the Bills' 39-yard line. Apologies. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Play action. Trask is going to throw number 79. Who is number 79? Dude. Elijah Klein. My brother in Christ, I am sorry. But it's not going well. It's not going well at all. You just got absolutely dog-walked by number 96. Who is the Bills' number 96? Isn't that their rookie? Who's number 96 for the Bills? Deion Walker. That's rough. That's a rough matchup. But 2nd and 13 from the Bills' 42 after Trask got sacked. He's going to throw. It's a screen to Josh Williams. The blocking's not really there. Williams made something out of nothing, though, which is good. He gets a few yards there that'll bring up 3rd down. Guys, I don't know why. I don't know why they're trying Elijah Klein at center. But, folks, it's not working. I mean, my gosh, it's not working. 3rd down and 10 from Buffalo's 39. My goodness. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Josh Williams out there. Trask is going to throw. Looks, throws behind the receiver. Behind number 82. That's Devin Culp. That'll bring up 4th down. I don't know if he was aiming for 83 or 82. I am unsure. Yeah, he was aiming for number 82, just missed the throw. Just missed that throw. 4th and 10. Will the Bucs punt? They will, from Buffalo's 39-yard line. We'll see the Bills get a return. Here comes the punt for Riley Dixon. And it will be fair caught, I believe. Yeah, down at the 1. I don't know what they're saying here. No, they're saying touchback. Number 30 for the Bucs tried to make a play. Who is number 30? Jacob Harris tried to make a play. Couldn't do it. Yeah, Devin Culp has not had a great preseason so far. I was about to say Riley Dixon's our best player right now. Not quite. I mean, honestly, he still might be. Who the heck knows? He's been the most consistent, that's for sure. Yeah, Jacob Harris tried to make a play, couldn't do it. Unfortunate. That was horrible. They had it on the 1. Who do I think the backup quarterback will be? I've maintained this, that if the Bucs did have to go with a backup quarterback, like if for some reason Baker couldn't play, I think Teddy Bridgewater would be next in line to start. I really do. I did go to Buffalo Wild Wings last week to watch the UFC fights. Duplessis got absolutely wrecked in the fight, the title fight. It was crazy, man. Dude, there's something about UFC fights. I'm not even like a big UFC guy, but like there's something about UFC fights where it's just like you just lock in, you know? Like when I'm watching a game with my friends, we're talking, we're having a great time, it's fun and stuff, right? But whenever like a UFC fight is on, nobody says a freaking word. You're on like the edge of your seat. You're like locked in, like nobody's business. It's crazy. It really is crazy. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Bats getting irritated. With what? What's going on? With the Bucs? It could be if it's on the Bucs, I do not blame you. But yeah, our Buffalo Wild Wings get pretty busy. No, Trask is not the only quarterback playing tonight. Connor Bazelak will be out there as well. If you guys want to figure out how to watch the game, I've got a how to watch the game post from the Buccaneers up in the chat. Why is Bridgewater better than Trask for the Bucs? Myself personally, I just think that he is a guy who's done it before, been a starting quarterback, so to speak. He is serviceable, I believe. And that isn't to say that Trask isn't, but if I was going to pick a guy, I personally just like Bridgewater more than Trask. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele's going to throw, checks it down to the running back. 33 couldn't bring him down. Kayvon Merriweather and Deion Jones are there to wrap him up. That's Jose Ramirez, number 33, by the way. So how did Jacob Harris mess that up? Jacob Harris is saying he had it down at the 1, but I guess not. 2nd and 2 from the Buffalo 28-yard line. Yeah, I like Bazelak. And maybe I'm a little bit biased. I did interview him here on the channel, but Bukele is going to run it here. Oh, good play by number 97 there. I also want to shout out number 52, CJ Brewer. Had a good play there as well. 3rd down. No, I'm not going to Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. Good Lord, no. I would die. Okay. 3rd down and 3 from Buffalo's 26. Adam Gotsis and Jose Ramirez made the tackle on that last play, guys. Okay. 3rd down and 3. Bukele in the shotgun. A running back kind of next to him. A lot of motion. And they're going to take a timeout. Too much going on for Buffalo. They said, can we get a breather? Wow. Josh Williams returned to kickoff 39 yards, guys, tying for Tampa Bay's longest preseason kick return since August 24th, 2018. The person who did that was Sean Wilson of the Detroit Lions. That's insane. Also, apparently, safeties coach Nick Rapone is okay, but he was out after a heart scare. That's not good. Hope he's okay. Man, oh man. 321 people still in here, guys. Thank you so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. We got 22,806 subscribers on the channel now. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. We're rocking and rolling, guys. See what the defense can do here on a 3rd down. Get something going, right? Buffalo Wild Wings serves food till like 11:30, I think. Something crazy. On weekends. Bazelak seemed to have played better than Trask. I like what Bazelak has been doing. I think that Trask had a good first preseason game. Second game was not good. So far, we haven't seen enough, in my opinion, to make a justification one way or the other. All right. 334 people in here, guys. Again, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. 171 people in here. I don't watch Iowa State, but I do know that Anthony Beck's son is the quarterback there, and he got a win today. So shout out to him. It's a good win for Iowa State, winning by 3. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. I love to see it. At least I think that's Anthony Beck's son. Pretty sure. All right, guys. 3rd down here for the defense. We'll see what they can do. Yeah, no starters are playing. Good deal. Is Shiloh representing? Who wants to tell him? Shiloh hasn't been doing great tonight. He has not been doing great. Simeon Rice is in the 2025 Ring of Honor, by the way. It makes sense. It makes sense. All right, folks. What's up with the run game? Not great. The O-line has been playing well. 3rd and 4. After the timeout. Bukele is going to throw. Looks, throws. I believe that is complete. They're saying he caught it, but they're also saying he's short of the first down Micah. That is Elijah Moore. Who should be next in the Ring of Honor? There's a few guys you could throw out there. Brady, Gerald McCoy. Those are like the first 2 names that come to mind. Oh, yeah. Moore did not catch that. I think Simeon Rice should be a Hall of Famer, but, you know. That's the end of the first, by the way. Bukele is going to go to the sideline, and we'll get a 4th down when we come back. Eric's got it right. Yeah, guys, we are 26 likes. 27 likes. Till, 27 likes till 200. James Wilder's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Elijah Moore did not catch that. So they ruled it incomplete, by the way. So it's 4th and 4 from Buffalo's 26-yard line. So we will see Buffalo punt here. All right. So we are not done with the first quarter yet. Here comes the punt from Buffalo. And the punt is away. It will be returned by Tez Johnson. And let's see what he can do. He's going to make his way up the right-hand side of the field. Very nice work there. All right. Thank you, Ramsey, for the $5 super chat. He says, breaking news. James still refuses to suit up for preseason as he continues his holdout, seeking his well-deserved billion-dollar contract. Stay tuned. You know, they just don't meet my demands. You know? And look, I'm willing to take this into the regular season. Why not? You know? Why not? Thank you, Ramsey, for the $5 super chat. Very cool, man. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 34, by the way. So Trask under center, running back in the backfield. Play action. Trask is going to throw. Had a wide open 83. Gets the completion. Tez Johnson goes all the way down. Gets a 1st down. Arians is in the Ring of Honor, yes. I should not be in the Bucs Ring of Honor. Golly, no way. Good block there by number 10. Is that Trey? Yeah, shout out Trey Palmer for getting the block. That's the end of the first quarter, by the way. We got that big completion there to Tez Johnson. And we will see what happens here whenever we come back. So, let's take a look at that first quarter real quick, guys. Just real quick. So right now, for the Bucs, yeah, a lot of things going on. Trask was 6 of 8 for 47 yards, got sacked once. Elijah Klein, good lord, right? I mean, I feel bad for the guy. It says, is the game blacked out for anybody? Strange. Sean Tucker has done nothing running the ball. Tez had 2 nice catches, which was cool. Ryan Miller had 2 nice catches, which was cool. Defensively, just rough. I mean, like, I will say, the D-line's done some decent stuff. Gotsis, Greg Gaines. Bryce Hall looked good. I mean, looked very solid. I'm trying to think. Deion Jones looked rough in the first half, or first quarter, I should say. Anybody in the inside linebacker or secondary room has looked rough besides Bryce Hall. Josh Williams had a good kickoff return. That was enjoyable. Cameron Johnson had a nice 22-yard punt return. That was enjoyable. And then Riley Dixon's fine. So there you go. There you have it. That's kind of a pretty lackluster first quarter so far, huh? Doing good on WFLA Digital Rabbit Ears. There you go. Gene Deckerhoff would be cool to get him in the Ring of Honor. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but he would be a fun option. I do agree with that. He'd be a fun guy to have in there. I can't see the game here, but that could be because of college football in Jacksonville versus Miami. Marpet will probably get in. Marpet and Jensen are good names. I don't think they'd be next in line. I don't believe so. You can also watch it on the Buck. I have a pinned comment here, guys, that can show you where to watch the game. Oh, we're back for the second quarter. That was quick. All right, 1st and 10 from the 50, right at the 50. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. All right. And handoff is going to go to the running back. I believe that was Josh Williams. He got a few. Who do I got next weekend? Notre Dame or Miami? Let me get Miami. Let me get Miami on that one. Yeah, I think Miami's going to smoke them. I don't think it'll be close. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'd have to think. But Notre Dame's probably... I don't know. That's a good game, though. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see what happens here. Trask is going to throw it on 2nd and 7. Looks, throws. That one's caught by Tez Johnson. Gain of a couple. That'll bring up 3rd down. Tez Johnson's getting a lot of work tonight, man. Number 44 made the tackle. Tez is making a little bit of a case, yeah. 3rd and 4 from Buffalo's 44-yard line now, I believe. Yep. Trask in the shotgun by himself. A running back next to him. Let's see what happens here on 3rd down. Trask is going to throw. Looks, throws it over the middle of the field. Big catch by Trey Palmer. Man, that's his first catch of the preseason. Big grab there by Palmer. That'll be a 1st down for the Bucs. Palmer staying... the OG's going through it. He's like, hey, Tez is making the case. Palmer staying alive. It's Ryan Miller makes the catch. Ryan Miller's there as well. Josh Grizzard is up in the booth, by the way. 1st and 10 from Buffalo's 31-yard line now. It was a 13-yard completion to Trey Palmer. Trask in the shotgun by himself. From Buffalo's 31. Trask is going to throw. Looking, pressure up the middle. Trask avoids it. He can run with it. And he will. He lowers a shoulder. Trask, you got to be careful, man. We need you to finish out this game. Golly. Trask is saying, I don't care. I want to get some yardage here, guys. All right. Trask got 4 yards on the scramble there. 2nd and 6 from Buffalo's 27. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Trask is going to throw. It's a quick throw. Caught. No, incomplete. Intended for Cameron Johnson. That'll bring up 3rd down. Am I getting sick? No, I'm fine. I feel fine, guys. But I thank you for the concern. That was not wide open. There's good coverage, but Cameron Johnson should have came down with that. 3rd down now. At least the Buccaneers are in field goal range. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see what Trask can do here on 3rd down. Ooh, he's going to throw. Looks, throws. That one's caught by Tez Johnson, who slips. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is here in a second. Thank you, chat. Offsides on the defense. I believe that penalty will be declined. Yep, so it will be a 1st down. Is that Tez's 4th catch of the day? I don't know, man. I don't know if live streams are like super great. I've always watched it on the television broadcast, so I'm unsure. But Tez made a couple guys miss. This is a good game for Tez so far. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. 1st and 10 from Buffalo's 16-yard line. Man in motion, it's Trey Palmer. And Trask bobbles the snap. And drop down for a loss of like 5 is Josh Williams. Cut Baker, extend Trask. I would literally throw up if that happened. Would literally throw up. A loss of 4. Why are we... Who was the center there? Was it Elijah Klein? If so, why is he still doing things? What are we doing? 2nd and 14 from Buffalo's 20-yard line now. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Trask is going to throw. It's a screen to Tez Johnson now. Tries to make a couple guys miss. Does do so, and then he dove down. He does keep the ball. Tez is shifty, man. He's diving for it. He's going. Gains a few yards there. Nice job making some guys miss. And then just said, you know what, I'm going to dive ahead for like 3-4 yards. 3rd and 11 from Buffalo's 17. Tez Johnson, 5 catches for 42 yards tonight, man. He's making a statement. Trask in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Trask. Oh, it's a low snap. Trask is still going to throw. Sideline. Caught. No. Dropped by Cameron Johnson again. Who in the world thought this guy was good? Golly. Cameron Johnson drops a what? Gosh, man. Cameron Johnson's having a rough go. That would have been probably not a touchdown. Would have been pretty freaking close, though. Yeah, that should have been caught. Cameron Johnson is struggling. My goodness. And the kickoff, the field goal is good. All right. Yeah, Cam Johnson is definitely not going to be making the team at this rate. My goodness. Well, the Bucs did get some points on the board. That's a positive, right? But obviously the negative is, hey, should have been a freaking touchdown. So, brutal. People were so high on this kid last year off nothing. Go away, Cam. His only hide is a dropped shirt touchdown. I do remember there was media outlets who were like, hey, this Cam Johnson guy is the truth. And I never saw it. I never saw it, man, with Cam. How we feeling? Fine. Hey, Tez looked good. Tez has been looking good. Guys, we're at 200 likes exactly. Thank you guys so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. If you guys are new, by the way, go ahead and subscribe. We are 193 subscribers away from 23,000. Trey Palmer catches that. Probably so. My goodness, guys. I'll take Miller or Palmer. I agree. Yes, stay hydrated. It's very hot. Everyone catches that. Maybe so. Sipping warm soda? You already know. What else would I be doing on a Saturday night? Besides sipping on warm Pepsi Zero, guys. Come on now. 10 minutes left here in the first half. I want to see more targets for Miller. Cam lost his opportunity. No, I don't drink energy drinks. Garrett Green. I want to see more Garrett Green, man. Pepsi Zero Sugar. It's great. I switched over like 2 or 3 years ago. It's been fantastic. Buffalo Wild Wings tonight? No, I'm not going. Thank you, Bat. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Henderson. Happy I could keep you entertained, man. All right. Here comes the kickoff. It is away. Oh, and that's going to be a nice return for the Bills there. So we'll see the defense come back out onto the field. Trask looking real good. I think he plays better with bigger receivers to throw it deep. Bullock makes the stop. Did he get the tackle on that play? He did. Shout out John Bullock. There's Desmond Watson. Is he eating on the sideline? He better not be. He's chewing on something. What are you eating, sir? That better not be anything unhealthy. Bukele's going to run with it, and he's going to get a yard or two. That'll bring up second down. What is with the drops today? Good question. I don't know. All right. He's eating something on the sideline, guys. But I don't... Is he chewing gum? He might be chewing gum. They say chewing gum is a great thing to get rid of appetite. Is what I hear. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. From the Bills' 36-yard line now. Bukele's going to throw. He's looking. He throws. Deep ball. That is caught. Shiloh Sanders is there. Oof. This is rough. Can confirm on gum. There you go. First down and 10 for Buffalo. As Shane Bukele is tearing the Bucs apart. Oh, Shiloh is not playing great. Kayvon Merriweather pushes him out of bounds. That was a 30-yard completion. 30-yard completion. I don't know if that was Bryce Hall's fault or Shiloh's fault. I have no clue. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield from the Bucs 34. Pitch play. 95 is there. A few other Bucs are there. 26 is there. 38 is there. That's Rashad Wisdom. Yeah, that was a rough play for Shiloh, I think. First and 10 from the Bucs 34. Second down and 6. Let's see what happens. 8 minutes left here in the first half. It was Elijah Young on the run. Bukele, play action. He's going to throw. Braswell's there to bring the pressure. A few guys are. That pass is almost intercepted. I think they're going to count it as a fumble. And I think Marquise Watts got on top of that. It's going to be Bucs ball. I think Mike Green was there as well. But there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be Bills ball. So Shane Bukele comes back out. It was holding on Tampa Bay. So who brought the initial pressure? It was Braswell, and then Green, and then Elijah Roberts was there. So good pressure from those three guys. And Marquise Watts fell on what he thought was a fumble, but it wasn't because there was a flag. So there you go. The OG is saying it went forward, so I guess they'd consider that an incomplete pass. But now they're saying first down and 10, so there's some type of automatic first down that was given there. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half, by the way. I want to see who the penalty was on. It was on defensive holding. Doesn't say. But Bukele is going to hand it off. Good tackle by Watts there. 95, Elijah Roberts was there as well. It doesn't say who in penalty on Tampa Bay. It does not say who got it. Doesn't say who caused the penalty. Yeah, Braswell's looking good. He's doing good. I would hope he's doing good against the level of competition. I would certainly hope so. 2nd and 9 at the Bucs 23-yard line. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. From the Bucs 24. Bukele's going to throw. It's a screen. Caught by number 18. Brought down by Kayvon Merriweather. Big tackle. Will bring up 3rd down. And now there's another flag. Is this one on Shiloh again? John Bullock and Shiloh Sanders shoving each other now. What is happening? Shiloh pleading his case to the referees. Oh, no. Not good. You know it's not good when your guys kind of nudge, whenever your guy's nudging his own team. I don't know what's going on here. Up, Shiloh threw a punch. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Oh no! Oh no! And then the tight end hit him with the small guy. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, it's gone. They don't show it on camera. Number 84, the tight end for the Bills, literally hit Shiloh with the small guy. Oh, that's brutal. Well, Shiloh gets a personal foul. You can't have that. And they're waving, 84 is waving goodbye to Shiloh on the Bills. That's rough. They are laughing at Shiloh. And Todd is upset with Shiloh. He's ejected. Oh, Shiloh's ejected from the game. Oh my gosh. No bueno. No bueno for Shiloh. Unnecessary roughness. Did he get ejected? I guess he did. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Bukele's going to throw. That, wow. Was that? No, it's incomplete. It is incomplete. Bryce Hall was in coverage. Wow. That might be it for Shiloh, huh? My goodness. I mean, to not be able to play the rest of the game is rough. So for those of you who didn't see, what happened was Shiloh got a flag, unnecessary roughness on tight end number 84 for the Bills. I do not know who 84 is for the Bills. I think his name's like Davidson. They're saying touchdown for the Bills. They'll have to review it here, but I want to explain the Shiloh Sanders situation for everybody, okay? So Shiloh got into it with the tight end. He swiped, kind of threw one of these, right, and did this to the face mask of the tight end. Can't do that, and that got him a penalty that got him ejected. I'm just describing the situation for you guys. Somebody said that the Bills player was dragging him around by the face mask. It did kind of, it looked like 84 was asking for it. It looked like 84 on the Bills was completely antagonizing Shiloh. Then he got the unnecessary roughness call, got ejected. So, personally, to me, it seemed like 84 started it, but Shiloh kind of lost his cool. Shiloh kind of lost his cool there. I mean, and I don't know what was going on. John Bullock ran up, kind of nudged him in the shoulder pad, and then Shiloh shoved John Bullock back in the shoulder pad. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. I guess that's true. They do announce ejections. Let me check on Twitter, guys, and see if he got ejected. Draws another penalty resulting in a first down. So it doesn't say Shiloh was ejected. I want to say that. It does not say Shiloh was ejected. Greg Auman did not mention Shiloh being ejected. So that is important to note there. So maybe Shiloh's not ejected. Actually, Byron Leftwich coaches, he's the quarterback's coach for Colorado now. So they did rule it as a touchdown, by the way. Yeah, I think the Bills player personally had a pretty big hand in that. When he's hitting him with like the small guy and then, like, trolling him on the sideline. That's annoying. He did push Shiloh. But also, again, they do coach against that stuff of like, hey, don't do it, please. So, I don't know. Okay, the official game book shows, this is literally Greg Allman just tweeted this 38 seconds ago. The official game book shows Shiloh was disqualified from the game, in addition to his personal foul for swinging at a Bills player. So he's done. Which means now, for your safety room, let me pull up the freaking depth chart here. Now, for the remainder of this game, you're going to have Kayvon Merriweather, Rashad Wisdom, and Will Brooks, folks. Those are your safeties. I know, we would be able to turn on we would be able to turn around if the Wolfman was here. It's rough, man. You can't let those guys get to you. You cannot let those guys get to you. It's unfortunate. It is very, very unfortunate. And Bowles is saying, and I agree with him, Bowles was saying too on the touchdown, hey, that receiver had Bryce Hall's face mask and was twisting it like this. What's that about? And the refs didn't get that one. So, I do not know. Well, Bowles is more mad about the Bryce Hall touchdown thing, for sure. All right, well, we will see a kickoff return. I think this is Josh Williams again. Oh, he makes a move. Josh Williams is going to run with it. Look at Josh Williams on the kickoff returns, guys. Oh, Larry Foote's down. Oh, God. Josh Williams kind of got that dog in him as a return man. 42-yard return for Josh Williams. Wow. And number 38 is just not doing good for the Bills. Josh Williams, good return. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Bucs' 49-yard line. So Trask under center, running back in the backfield. It might be Owen Wright. Trask is doing a check at the line. All right, Trask is going to hand it off. It's Owen Wright time, baby. Is that Owen Wright, number 49? Better be Owen Wright. It is! Owen Wright's back, boys. Let's go. Josh Williams on the sideline, hey. Yeah, number 38 on the Bills. That was a rough play. Trask under center, running back in the backfield at the Bills' 44-yard line. Handoff goes to Owen Wright. He gets nothing. That line just died. Elijah Klein getting into a shoving match with number 55. Elijah Klein getting frustrated too. 2nd and 2 from the Bills' 43. Okay. 3rd and 4. Josh Williams checks into the game. Will we see a Kyle Trask pass? I think we will. Trask in the shotgun. Wide receiver in motion. It's Tez Johnson. Trask is going to throw. He's looking. He's got some time. Throws to the sideline. Complete to Tez Johnson. Gets the 1st down. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is in a moment. Cam Johnson's really, he's having a good game, though. I will say that. Or not Cam Johnson, Tez Johnson. Apologies. Not Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson's not making the team. 1st down for the Bucs. Shiloh's only hope now is the practice squad. We'll see. We'll see. I really wish he would have been able to finish out the game. But Trask is 11 of 15 for 85 yards, guys. 1st and 10 at Buffalo's 39-yard line, by the way. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. I think it is Josh Williams. All right. Play action. Trask is going to throw. Caught by Tez Johnson. He is going to get another completion there. They're definitely getting Tez Johnson his reps in, huh? To be fair, Bowles was on camera talking about the refs defending Shiloh's action due to the face mask thing. I don't think that now, personally, I don't think that's what that was about. I think it was whenever on the touchdown call, the receiver was holding Bryce Hall by his face mask. That's what I believe Bowles was talking about. That is what I believe he was talking about. So, 1st and 10 from Buffalo's 29. And I agree that was what was happening, by the way. Handoff's going to go to Josh Williams. He's going to make his way up the left-hand side of the field for a couple of yards. Think Tez should be done at this point. Maybe so. 1st down and 10 for the Bucs now. All right. Josh Williams in the backfield, by the way. I see Garrett Green out there. 1st and 10 from the Bills, 25. Kyle Trask. He is going to hand it off to Josh Williams. Good move. Good patience there from Williams. Gets the 1st down. Kind of a dog. Yeah, Teddy's sick. That was a really nice bit of patience there by Josh Williams. 1st down and 10 from Buffalo's 14-yard line now, guys, after the 11-yard Josh Williams run. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion, it's Tez Johnson. Handoff goes to Josh Williams at the left-hand side, cuts it up the middle. Tez Johnson gets another 9 yards there. Down to about Buffalo's 6-yard line. 2nd down, 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Josh Williams is running, man. You cannot deny it. Good job to cut back and to hit the hole. 2nd and 1 from Buffalo's 5-yard line now. That will take us to the 2-minute warning, though. Who's at center now? Oh, that's a good question. I think it still might be Elijah Klein, but I'm unsure. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to I can't share it because it's NFL footage and they'll blow up my entire YouTube channel if I do it because the NFL hates me. Maybe I'll do it in a video. We'll see. We can't cut Josh or Tez. Let's see. Yeah, I'm unsure as to who the center is. 217 likes, though, guys. Hey, if you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys are enjoying. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. Who's giving me a shout out, Joey? I'm confused. I doubt they would let Jake Majors in at center. Frank Gore Jr. should be a sleeper running back, too. Tez has looked good. He has. I think we keep Miller over Palmer. Ryan Miller? Yeah, if it was between those two, that's what I would decide. That's what I would decide. All right. I wonder if let's see. May not always work, but I like the fact that preseason they're trying different offensive lineman spots. You never know, for sure. I will. You know what? I'll show it for a second. I don't see the harm in that. So this is what got Shiloh ejected. 1 second, guys. So this is what got Shiloh ejected. Jordan Schultz posted it on Twitter. So you see 84 going after him, and then boom, threw the flag right there, and then dunzoed. That's what got him ejected. So we'll watch it one more time in its fullness. Shoving. Like see, this is where it starts. Like, I think 84, 100%. 100% was on 84. So I don't know about all that, guys. I don't know about all that. What do you guys think? Because to me, it felt like it was more on the Bills safety. Or Bills tight end, apologies. All right. Second down and 1 from the Buffalo's 5-yard line. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. It is Josh Williams. 2 minutes left here in the game. Handoff is going to go to Josh Williams. He's going to bounce it to the outside. Stumbles. Could have had a touchdown maybe if he stayed upright, but it will be third down. All right. Yeah, if he wouldn't have stumbled, man, he probably would have gotten that touchdown. Third down and 1 from Buffalo's 5-yard line. The ref could call 84 for taunting, but Shiloh can't lose control like that. I think both things can be true. I think both things can certainly be true. Third down and 1 from the Buffalo 5-yard line. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. It looks like Buffalo's taking a timeout here. No, they don't. So Josh Williams gets that first down. All right, first and goal now. My goodness, spam's going crazy tonight, folks. All right, what else do we got here? How many people we got here in the stream, guys? 368. Thank you all so much for that. First and goal from the Buffalo 2-yard line, chat. Should probably help if I have the scoreboard up, right? All right. There we go. I don't know what we're doing here. First and goal from the 2. We have a picture-in-picture? I think that's what those are called. All right, Trask under center, running back in the backfield. It is Josh Williams. Buffalo took their last time out. Who wants to tell Kondo? I'm not going to tell him. Handoff goes to Josh Williams. He battles ahead. Did he get the touchdown? I do not know. No, they're going to say he's short. Second and goal now. Josh Williams still in the game. 1:30 left here in the first half. Yeah, Josh Williams was short. He was short. All right. Second and goal now. Second and goal at about the 1. Trask under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion, it's Tez Johnson. And Trask is going to throw! That one is caught by Tez Johnson for the touchdown. Oh my. He just did a cartwheel backflip, Tez Johnson did, guys. Could you imagine if he tore something there? We don't need that, Tez. We don't need that. But, good play by Tez Johnson. Great grab, too. Great grab. 8 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown. And then Tez doing the cartwheel backflip is crazy work. I'm just saying. We are going to get the extra point from Chase McLaughlin here. A great throw by Trask as well. Extra point is up and good. Yeah, Tez is probably making the team. Probably. Trey Palmer? I don't know. I do not know. Folks, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back. All right. We're back, folks. I have more thoughts on Shiloh Sanders' ejection. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're probably done with it at this point. I like 83. Yeah, it's not bad, Matt. Matt, where have you been, by the way? I feel like I haven't seen you in like 20 years. Oh, man. Finally got an electric player with Tez. Should have ran a formation this year with 9 receivers, Graham Barton, and Baker Mayfield. I'd love to see how that goes. Yeah, Tez is... Dude, of course the day that I make a video that's like, will Tez Johnson make the Bucs roster? I don't know. The dude goes out there and just goes crazy. Of course that would happen. To me. Bills on the kickoff return, by the way. Goes down at their own 30. It will bring up first down for the Bills. Yeah, the cartwheel backflips, crazy work. What's up, Jaden? That was a 32-yard return by Cordington. Tez has 8 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown today. Pretty good day. 1st and 10 from the Bills' 32. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele's going to throw. Looking pressure brought down by Elijah Roberts on the play. Bucs might take some time out. Hey, why not, right? Why not? Good defensive play for them there. Dude, Elijah Roberts kind of a dog. Jose was there as well. Jose Ramirez was there as well. 2nd and 18 from the Bills, 24. All right. More freaking spam, folks. Yeah, the Bucs took that first time out. Chat, are we good? Can you hear me? I think I'm good now, right? Yeah, I should be fine now. That was weird. Bukele throws a pass, by the way. That's completed for a first down. We hate everything here. It was a 24-yard completion. I don't know who was in coverage. Bukele's going to throw. Looking. Pressure's there. 58 can't bring him down, but Nick Jackson can. Are we good now? Yeah, we're good. How long was I out for, chat? Let me know. How long was I out for, audio-wise? I think that was yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened. 2 minutes? That's rough. I don't know when I went mute. That's the problem. 10 minutes? The whole stream. What do you mean? Just after the sack? Got it. Yeah, very strange. All right. Yeah, maybe. Well, the Evans thing we did last year too. So 1st and 10 from the Bucs 32. Bukele's going to throw. It's a quick pass. Caught by number 53. Bryce Hall was in coverage as well. I think they're going to try and make this I think they got it down with 1 second left, I think. Or are they saying that's the end of the half? They might be saying that's the end of the half. Yeah, I don't know. No, they are saying 1 second left. See, Elijah Roberts got the sack. I think that was CJ Brewer who messed up on the play there. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but we're good now. Shane Bukele's going crazy. 12 of 15 for 143 yards and a touchdown, man. Well, we're going to see Tyler Bass attempt a field goal here. No, Sanders is not coming back. He got ejected. All right. Here comes the field goal, and it is good. Okay. Well, 17-10 is your halftime score right now. As the Bucs go into the locker room, down a touchdown. I think they were down. This is the first time they've been down the entire preseason. So, there you go. Not exactly the best half of football ever, huh, guys? Not very enjoyable. There was some... I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, Sanders did get ejected. Yep. Yep, Sanders did get ejected. Could have been worse, yeah. I mean, like... I don't know. I mean, like, let's talk about the positives here, right? So, firstly, Kyle Trask was fine. I mean, like, 13 of 17, 93 yards and a touchdown. Fine. You know, there wasn't anything egregiously bad about Trask's play or anything. I thought he did well. Josh Williams ran the ball fine. 8 carries, 28 yards. Not bad. Really nobody else to write home about in terms of that running game. Tez is the star of the receiving room right now. 8 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, I made the video today about, like, I don't know if he's going to make the roster, guys, but then he goes out and has a crazy game, so there you go. Defensively, nobody really going crazy. Elijah Roberts had a sack. That was cool. That's pretty much it. Josh Williams also has done great today as a returner. He had a 42-yard return. I think like a 37-yard return today as a kick returner. That's awesome. McLaughlin made all of his kicks, which was cool. Riley Dixon is all right at punter. That's really it, though. I mean, some of the D linemen have done all right. Like Gotsis and I think Greg Gaines both had a tackle here or there, which was neat. I mean, there's not much else to say, Chad. I mean, what do you guys think? What else do you guys think about the game so far? First half, Shiloh getting ejected, I thought was a little goofy. A little bit on Shiloh. A chunk of it on that Bills guy as well. So, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, Shiloh's did get ejected for fighting. It's not great that Shiloh got. Why is there so many bots? Good question. I don't know. I feel Miller and Tez are earning their spots. Yeah. Chris Bustwell. I mean, like, okay, I will say Braswell has brought some pressure tonight. I still don't have the highest hopes in the world for Chris Braswell. I'm hoping he plays well going into the regular season. But, you know, I would kind of disagree. I've seen more Watts over Braswell. I don't think Watts or Ramirez have been showing up this preseason. I still want them to add somebody. Dude, today I was scanning the freaking waiver cuts to be like, ooh, is there like a veteran? I'm looking at like Ronnie Perkins getting cut and being like, ooh, what's going on here with Ronnie Perkins getting cut from the Falcons? Like, that's how deprived I am of pass rush depth, dude. What's up, baseball? The Bucs have not been playing great so far. They've had some good moments, but also some moments where you're just like, it is what it is. Teddy is going on the practice squad, is what they are reporting. We'll have to wait and see. All right. I'd love to see good linebacker play, but can't depend that so much on Levante. Fair. We had a second added just because Buffalo wanted it. If David Walker had not gotten injured, it'd be a whole different conversation. I agree. Elijah Klein, not doing great. Not doing great at all. That's been rough. Yeah, it's been rough, dude. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at a street view here. Crazy. Klein is a rookie. He's not. He's actually a second-year player. He is not a rookie anymore, folks. Braswell playing against the third string? Yeah. If Shiloh didn't retaliate, there's a good chance he gets the flag on the Buffalo player. That is true. That is true. Who's that? Benjamin Chukwuma? He's a good developmental backup guy. Yeah, Klein being a second-year guy, I wish he was a sixth-round pick. It's true. He's just not looking great right now. He really isn't. To me. You can disagree, but to me, he's not looking good. Tez looked good. Elijah Roberts looked good. I thought that Josh Williams had some really good moments. He's just not a center. Yeah, that's very apparent. Yeah, do not play him at center because this is not working. I mean, man, oh man. Yeah, Tez has been the best offensive player so far. After that, probably Josh Williams. As far as I know, Jake Majors is still a little bit banged up, yeah. As far as we know. And the Bills are going to get the ball, by the way, to start the second half because the Bucs got it to start off this game. So that wasn't good. Hopefully we can see some more stuff from the Bucs. Yeah, I mean, the Bills have scored on all but one drive in the first half. The Bucs scored on half their drives. They warmed up. They punted twice, but then they scored on their last two drives of the first half. So that was good. That was a good thing to see. Well, I mean, to say that Tez Johnson drops contested catches, I mean, that seems obvious. The dude's like 5'11", 160 pounds. Of course he would drop a contested catch. Cam Johnson has looked rough tonight. Cam Johnson's looked very rough tonight. Okay. We're still at halftime here. We'll see what we can do, what the offense can do here. I don't know I don't think Trask is going to play into the second half. I could see a lot of Connor Bazelak in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. That's why you get Tez in space. Yeah. Yeah, Tez Johnson's had a couple of moments here tonight for sure. Yeah, Tez Johnson versus Cameron Johnson. I think Tez Johnson's winning. By the way, guys, if you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed so far. We are on the road to 23,000. We're getting there. We are, last I checked, 193 away. Now we are 189 away. There you go. Cam Johnson is the next AB. What do you mean? Oh, boy. Yeah, Cam Johnson has had the dropped passes, 100%. If we're talking about Cam Johnson, yeah. Cameron Johnson's had a rough day. What's up, Nolan? They need to get Colt more involved. He just hasn't been getting open, I guess. Since Teddy's on the practice squad, who's the number quarterback 3? I assume then that they'd probably look to take 2 quarterbacks on the active 53-man roster, is what I would assume. So we'll see how that kind of continues to grow and evolve. Maybe they'll have 2 quarterbacks on the practice squad with Bazelak. I'm unsure. I am unsure. May have mistaken the Johnsons on the drop passes. Yeah, I think you're thinking of Cameron Johnson. I believe so. But okay. Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see if we see, let's see. Sorry, folks, I'm just reading something real quick to try and get status of vested veteran. Always meant he was likely to dump on the practice squad to start the season. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. If needed. Injured. Sorry, folks. I'm just reading, making sure I got something real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know what their goal is there at let's see. So Mike, Chris, Emeka, Sterling, Ryan, Miller, and Tez for our 6 wide receivers. Then J-Mac comes back and either Miller and Tez move to the practice squad. Maybe. Maybe. Seems like Trey Palmer is probably going to get cut. Would I rather go Owen Wright or Josh Williams at running back 4? I would probably put Josh Williams at running back 4, again, if they carried 4 running backs, and then have Owen Wright on the practice squad. That's what I would say. All right. I think we're getting ready for the second half to start here. They got Jason Light in the booth. Very fun. There's a 50 season box right there. You got a Palmer with a creamsicle jersey. If anybody else is watching the game, let me know what Jason Light says, if anything. I'm curious to hear what he says, so let me know, guys. Shocked is a strong word. Would you be shocked or mildly surprised if Elijah Khan got cut? Coat Keefe made a few impressive blocks. Don't know if it will be enough. I think it will be. Shocked, says Glass. That is a strong word. Here comes the return from the Bills now as we start the second half. Ooh, nice tackle. Nice tackle from Trey Palmer on special teams. Very nice play. Chad, let me know if Jason Light says anything crazy. Remember that one year he announced that they had signed Tim Jennings? I think it was Tim Jennings. It's crazy. Well, it's going to be first down for the Bills now. Perplexed, one would be if Elijah Klein was cut. All right, well, 1st and 10. Shane Buechele is still out there. Running back next to him to start off the third quarter. Buechele is going to throw. He's looking, throws, caught over the middle of the field, brought down by number 46, who is Roman Parody, getting back out there, by the way. Do I think Teddy Bridgewater could get another chance, or I think he will eventually go to the Colts and win a Super Bowl? No, I don't think he'll go to the Colts and win a Super Bowl. Said he might sign Rondé Barber. Well, there you go. Got it. Second down and 1 from the Bills' 32-yard line. Buechele's play action going to throw. Ramirez can't even get to him. Buechele's going to run with it. Mike Green's there, but there is a flag on the play. The way Jason Light talked about Trask, it's another game for him to put out some tape. We're going to get second down here for the Bills. I don't know the way he said that. I think it's just going to be Teddy as the backup. Well, we'll see. People are reporting that Teddy's going to be on the practice squad, so I don't know. Trey Avery's playing right now? Let's go. Get Trey some opportunities. 2nd and 6. Buechele in the shotgun, running back next to him from Buffalo's 22. Buechele's going to throw. Looking. Throws, caught by number 84, brought down by Rashad Wisdom. Good tackle by Wisdom on the play. He likes Tez? Well, I'd hope so. He drafted him. I would hope he would. Oh, man. First down and 10 for the Bills now from their own 29-yard line. Buechele under center, running back in the backfield. Shane Buechele is going to throw. Good tackle, or going to hand it off, sorry. Good tackle by Kayvon Merriweather on the play. Second down and 7. At Buffalo's 32-yard line. You are welcome, Gulf Coast. All right, Buechele, play action. He's going to throw. He does complete it to number 83. Nick Jackson trying to get there. Will Brooks try to bring him down as well. 36 was also there. Who's number 36? That is Will Brooks. Tone says cutting Shiloh will be a big mistake. First down and 10 for the Bills now after that big completion. I mean, that was a 29-yard completion. It's 1st and 10 from the Bucs 39. Handoff tackled down by Kayvon Merriweather. Yeah, that was a rough play there. It must have been some type of busted coverage because that tight end was wide open to be able to go down the field there. Second down and 10 after the run. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele's going to throw. Looking, throws. That pass is caught. Jackson in coverage, but still gets the completion of the running back. It'll be 3rd down. So Jason is not saying much so far. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 10.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. All right. We have got Bukele in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Bukele hands it off. Man, and he is going to get that 1st down. Brought down by a few Bucs. Kayvon Merriweather tried to get him in the backfield. Could not do so. No, they have not cut Shiloh. So Jason Light isn't saying much, huh? 1st and 10 from the Bucs 26-yard line now. Shane Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele is going to hand it off. Not a ton of Bucs there, but Deion Jones brings him down. Okay. Oh, man, guys. We're still rocking and rolling. Second down and 6 from the Buccaneers, 22. Wants a deal done with me by tonight? Well, he's got a call. Second down and 6 from the Bucs, 22. Bukele is going to throw, or going to pitch it, I should say. 58 is there. Marquise Watts to make the tackle. 3rd down now. All right, folks. 3rd down and 3 from the Bucs, 19. 8.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele's going to throw. Looking. Pressures. Trying to get there. Bukele's going to run with it now. And he will get brought down by, I believe that was... I don't rightly know who that was. I think it was number 33. Let's see. Could have been Jose Ramirez, maybe. Okay. Well, 4th down, we're going to see a field goal. Is imploring that Wirfs will be ready before Godwin? Yeah, I believe that's the case. The field goal is up. And it is no, it is good. All right, well, there you go. 20-10 is your score right now. So, chat, for anybody who did hear, did Shiloh, or not Shiloh, goodness gracious, did Jason Light say anything? Let me know. So, I guess it was Jose Ramirez on the tackle, by the way. Did Jason Light say anything? It doesn't seem like it. All right. Yeah, the field goal did look missed, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's see here. Anything really going on? Buck safety, yep. Trey Avery. Yeah. Jason said that Tristan is going to be back before Chris Godwin. I feel like we all knew that, though. Did he say anything like groundbreaking? The field goal was no good? Didn't look good to me. Trade for Jameis Winston? Yeah, that I can tell you guys right now, that's one thing that will not be happening. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, guys, again, if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. We are 187 subscribers away from 23,000. So a new subscription would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Could we get up to 275 likes? Let me know. Let me know. I wonder if we're going to see Connor Bazelak for the rest of this game. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we will see, you know, some other backups out there that are of interest. I mean, more John Bullock, more Nick Jackson. Although, like, dude, defensively, we have not seen a lot of freaking anything so far. Goodness gracious. These guys are having a rough final preseason game so far. Defensively. Offensively, it's been okay. Here comes the return, by the way, from Cameron Johnson, who's going to break a tackle. He's going all the way down the field. Cameron Johnson, a little bit of redemption there. All right. It was a good return. Wasn't Tez, though. It was Cameron Johnson. The guy can't catch the ball. But he can certainly return a little bit. Great returning tonight. Yeah, I agree 100%. First and 10 for the Bucs from Buffalo's 38 after the 57-yard return by Cameron Johnson. Under center is Kyle Trask. In the backfield, a running back. I believe that's Owen Wright. Handoff is going to go to Owen Wright at the left-hand side. He goes down. We'll bring up second down. Or no, Trask is, sorry, that's Connor Bazelak out there. My apologies. I thought it was Trask. It is not. Bazelak is in at quarterback. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, and Grizzard is back. He's down there now for the second half. He's out of the booth. Well, how about that? And Jackson is coming off the field. Don't know who that is, but I hope he feels better. Grizz on the sideline. His call sheet arm must be better. Perhaps. Perhaps so. I guess he really wants to be down there to be locked in with Bazelak there, I suppose. 2nd and 8 for the Bucs now from Buffalo's 36. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Cameron Johnson in motion. And Bazelak is going to throw. Bazelak looking, throws. That is caught by Cameron Johnson. 3rd down now. Grizz did say on the Pewter Report interview communication was better on the sidelines. Maybe so. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for Bazelak and the Bucs here. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter from Buffalo's 32-yard line. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. It's Trey Palmer. Bazelak is going to throw. Looking. Throws! Incomplete. Dropped by Trey Palmer. It wasn't the best throw in the world. I do want to say that, but that's also probably a ball that Palmer should have caught. Guess we might see a field goal here. Bazelak going to the sideline here. We'll talk it over with quarterbacks coach Thad Lewis on the play. All right, Baker Mayfield on the sideline as well. The field goal is up and good. So now it is a one-score game yet again. As somebody said, Trask is trash. Trask isn't even on the field. I hear you, David. I understand the confusion. It's two tall white guys. I understand why you would assume they both look the same. They do look very similar, Trask and Bazelak. It wasn't even Trask. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a great ball from Bazelak. It was not a great ball from Bazelak, so. But Trey Palmer probably should have caught it. Should bring back Simeon Rice. Oh, there you go. Dude, yeah, I mean, he nailed a 50-yarder. Chase McLaughlin is a dog. Chase McLaughlin is great. We all know how good he is. Well, can the defense make one stop? Apparently, Shane Buechele is a demon. He's on demon time right now. Apparently. I mean, who the heck knows? I want to see. Let's see. Yeah, McLaughlin's 5 for 5 on the preseason so far. Awesome stuff. The NFL is tweeting about Tez Johnson. Very good. Apparently, Bazelak's going to be in for the rest of the game, per Almond. So there you go. Hey, I'm not 30 yet. Come on now. Talking about demon time? What do you mean, dude? What do you want me to say? This dude coming out of Miami. Last name Sapp. We should draft him. Well, maybe so. All right. Everyone's posting about Shiloh? Bah. Well, listen, it's fine. Everything will be fine, okay? Signed Chase McLaughlin to a 7-year, $300 million contract. That'd be fun. I would throw up. So much for keeping Tez a secret. Thanks, NFL. Here comes the return. Good tackle by John Bullock. And it will be short of the 50-yard line here. All right. Need another pass rusher? Trust me. I hear you, man. I wish they would have asked about that. They didn't ask about they didn't ask about Trey Hendrickson at all. Here comes the demon himself, Shane Buechele. I've said his name probably like 5 different pronunciations. Shane Buechele is going to throw. Looking, throws. It's a screen. Oh no! John Bullock in pursuit. Number 84. That's the guy who got rid of who got Shiloh. Interception coming. All right, well, 1st and 10 from the Bucs, 40 now after Davidson makes the catch. Buechele is going to throw. Or actually, Buechele's under center, running back in the backfield. Oh, no, it's a fumble. Oh, Buechele got stomped on a little bit there. 2nd down. Hey, there's Trey Avery. Let's go, number 30. All right, well, that's a fumble. That'll bring up 2nd down. Basically a bum play. 2nd and 12 from the Bucs, 42. Okay. Buechele under center, running back in the backfield. Buechele is going to hand it off. Brought down by, I don't even know who. There's like a sea of Buffalo Bills there. Somebody. David Walker tore his ACL. He's out for the season. No, Xavier Howard is not available. Who did he sign with? He signed with somebody. I know that. It'd be third down. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Kayvon Merriweather brought him down, by the way. Bukele. Is he going to throw? He will. Bukele throws. It is a quick throw to the running back. 46 is there to bring him down. Roman Parody, but that's still a first down. Xavier Howard did sign with the Colts? Okay. I knew he signed somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. All right. First down and 10 for Buffalo. From the Bucs 29-yard line, Shane Bukele is 18 of 21 for 224 yards and a touchdown. Crazy. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele is going to throw. It is a screen. Doesn't go anywhere. Rashad Wisdom making a play, man. Wisdom's made a couple of plays tonight. Yeah, man. Wisdom's gone out there and done a couple of nice things, for sure. Okay. Second down and 14. For the Bills now. From the Bucs 32-yard line, Bukele is going to throw. Bukele looks sideline. That is caught. Trey Avery in coverage gets the tackle. Yeah, not going great so far. But third down. Chance to get off the field. Wisdom does defeat simple knowledge. It's true. Third down and 6. Who is calling the defense tonight? I'd assume it's either George Edwards or Larry Foote, if I had to guess. Third down and 6. Can they get Bukele down or get a takeaway? Let's see. Bukele in the shotgun. Let's see. Shane Bukele. He's going to throw. Looks over the middle of the field. Brought down by Trey Avery. Fourth down. Look at Trey Avery making a play or two. All right. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. So the Bucs have scored on their past 3 drives now, which is good. Fourth down and 2. We are going to get a field goal attempt here from Mr. Tyler Bass. It's going to be a bit of a, not a long field goal, really. He should be able to make this. Kick is up. And it is good. It's good. All right, 23-13 is your score right now. As Shane Bukele is annihilating the Bucs. 21 of 24 for 232 yards and a touchdown. I mean, golly. The Bills, folks, for context, have scored on all but one drive today. That's not very good. I'm not an expert at math, but that's not very good. Yeah, getting a touchdown right now would be very nice. Okay. 324 people in here, guys. Still, by the way, if you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed. Would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay. Really interesting note here. Morgan Fox had $3 million guaranteed in the 2-year contract he signed with the Falcons this offseason. Now he's released. Not great for Mr. I mean, I guess Morgan Fox is fine. Dude's getting paid, right? Who's watching Hard Knocks? Kind of cool to know both backups. Yeah. We're going to miss that Cohen play calling. 2 drops, stopped 2 touchdown drives. That's fair. He's been a decent rotational player. I'm surprised they cut him. Maybe he'll be a guy for the Bucs. Who knows? Man, oh man. Hey, sorry, folks. I'm sneezing up a storm. Crazy. It's allergies. It's allergy season, guys. I don't know. Thank you, Dorsey. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, you got Glazier on the sideline. Is that Joel Glazier? Bryce Glazier? You got the whole Glazier family out there. All right. John Ford's out there. Of course he is. John Ford, he's sweating like a madman. John Ford is... What is it? Omnipresent? He's everywhere. If you ever go to a training camp practice, John Ford's literally everywhere. Here comes the return, by the way, from Cameron Johnson. No, sorry, that's Owen Wright. Everybody's getting in on the return game, guys. Yeah, the Wolfman is in Jacksonville, baby. It's true. Did you guys see that new Baker Mayfield Popeyes commercial? That was kind of crazy work. All right, let's see what Connor Bazelak and the offense can do here. First down and 10 from the Bucs 35. Bazelak in the... I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. He's under center, running back in the backfield. All right. Man in motion. It's Ryan Miller. Bazelak is going to throw. Bazelak throws. Deep ball caught by Devin Culp. Was it diabolical? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if you could call it diabolical. It was a nice commercial. Nice completion though for Bazelak. All right. That is all the way down to the Bills' 43-yard line, by the way. So great completion there for Bazelak. Bazelak under center, running back in the backfield after the 22-yard completion. Man in motion, it's Culp. Handoff goes to the running back. It's Owen Wright. Oh, man, dude. He would have had a lane, too. Who's number 71 on the Bucs? It is not Heck. I don't know who it is. Is it... It's Lorenz Metz. There we go. It's Lorenz Metz. Couple yard gain there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter from Buffalo's 41. Man in motion, it's Devin Culp. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Connor Bazelak is going to throw a screen to Devin Culp now. Good blocking by Trey Palmer, but Culp can do absolutely nothing with it. In fact, did he fumble? I think he fumbled. He did, and it's Bill's ball. Well, that's not good. That's not good for Devin Culp. Let's see. It was good blocking by Palmer, too. Yeah, and the ball just popped right out. Yikes. Well, there you have it. Yeah, Lorenz Metz was the German guy. Yeah, whoever has been talking about Culp, it's a shame because he's looked good in training camp. These preseason games, he's just getting nothing going. At this rate, he might be cut at this rate. I don't know. First down and 10 for the Bills. Bukele. Play action. Bukele's going to throw. That pass is completed. Good tackle by Rashad Wisdom. Rashad's looking good tonight. Rashad Wisdom's looking very good tonight. Yeah, that's true. Culp did have some good moments last year. That's true. He had a couple of good catches. Well, that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We are almost done with the preseason, guys. One more. So apparently Suo Peta was in at guard. His first snap since he tore an ACL last preseason. Interesting. So apparently the Bucs' second center tonight is Ben Scott. All right, so Elijah Klein shifted over to guard. Ben Scott came in. There you go. Maybe you should have signed a third center. I don't know. Bridgewater is sick and not playing. Correct. Yeah, you never know, man. You never know. A fourth quarter, man. Is Shane Buechele going to continue to absolutely destroy everyone's hopes and dreams in terms of backups for the Bucs? We'll have to wait and see. Do you guys feel like Suo Peta is going to make the roster? I feel like he is. I just feel like he is because I've just not seen much of anything from the other backup guards so far. Devin Culp fumbled the ball. Yep. Man, oh man. Yeah, not a great play for Mr. Culp. Guys, again, hey, if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys have been enjoying. Would be greatly appreciated. We are 186 subscribers away from 23,000. If you think we're hurt, check out the Packers. Oof. It's rough. All right. By the way, guys, after this game, I will be live for 20 minutes on Bleacher Report to review the game. So if you guys are enjoying the game or enjoying my commentary, I will be live on Bleacher Report after the game as well. I think we might not have a choice with Suo Peta. Yeah, I mean, like, he might just be the backup by default at this point. Like, golly. Yeah, Atlanta, actually, Caleb McCreary, their starting right tackle, who just signed a $15 million per year deal. He's going to be out for a long time. So that's a big injury for the Falcons as well. Thank you, Solo. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Well, the defense is back out here. Let us see. Well, thank you, Pluto. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the season as well, man. Shane Buechele and the Bills coming back out here to start off the fourth quarter. Josh Williams is doing decent with the reps he got. I think he might be done for the night, but he's done good. Shane Buechele's out there, though. See what happens here. It's going to be a pitch play to the running back. Tackled down by number 91. That's Mike Green. That will be third down. Are both Atlanta tackles hurt? That would not be good for them. All right. Third down and 1 after the rush from Elijah Young. Shane Buechele under center, running back in the backfield. And play action. Buechele is going to throw. Pressure's there. That pass is incomplete. Number 36 in coverage. That's Will Brooks. Fourth down. Curious to see if the Bills will punt. That's the very rare incompletion for Buechele. That was just a really good play by Will Brooks to get an arm out there and get that deflection. All right. Will Brooks now back in on special teams. Cameron Johnson back there to return the punt. And you've got 84 in as your punter. That's backup punter. Or that's Davidson back there to punt. So hopefully he doesn't shank this one. We'll see. Here comes the punt. He's doing some work, man. Here comes Cameron Johnson on the return. Doesn't do much with that one. Down at the 15-yard line, Connor Bazelak and the offense will come back out onto the field. All right. So we'll see what happens whenever we get back. I certainly hope Reddick makes everyone's job easier. That would be delightful. Still got 300 people in here, guys. Thank you all so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. All right. Let's see what happens here. 4th down for the Bucs. I think, let's see, Falcons lost Storm Norton, who recently had surgery, and Caleb McGarry. Okay. Was Storm Norton their starting tackle? I thought it was, hold on. Jake Matthews. He's their starter, right? And then McGarry's their starting right tackle. So Matthews is still going to be out there, correct? Swing tackle. Okay. So they're going to be down to their 3rd right tackle is what you guys are saying. Got it. Yeah, it was 4th down. They punted. And now it's going to be Bucs ball at their own 15-yard line with Connor Bazelak and the offense coming back out here shortly. Yep. All right. Let's see what the Bucs offense can do here. We're talking to Baker Mayfield on the sideline here. Well, there you go. Yeah, Storm was the swing tackle. Got it. Jake is on the other side. Yeah, Jake is the, he's their starting left tackle. Yep. Bazelak under center, running back in the backfield. Garrett Green in motion. Handoff goes to the running back. Nowhere, really, for him to go. That is Owen Wright. That'll bring up 2nd down. Number 39 on the run. Is that, no, it's Jace McClellan on the run. Apologies. Owen Wright's number 48, I think. All these practice squad, all these preseason numbers, man, it gets confusing. Bazelak in the shotgun by himself. Now pulls in Jace McClellan next to him. Let's see. All right. Bazelak is going to throw. Pressure's trying to get there. Incomplete. Intended for, I believe that was Raheem Jarrett. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right. 3rd down. His blindside tackle will be out. Ah, good point, Chaos. Thank you. 3rd and 9 from the Bucs 16 now. I know. I have the roster on hand right here. I do. I have it on hand. Ryan Miller checks into the game. Bazelak in the shotgun, running back next to him. Bazelak's going to throw. Pressures. Getting there. Bazelak is going to avoid it. He is going to go down. And that'll bring up 4th down. 13 minutes left here in the ball game. And Grizzard is not happy with that. Shaking his head no, but for what reason? We do not know. All right, well, we will see a punt. Hopefully it's a good one. Bazelak on the sideline, sitting down with Thad Lewis. Here comes the punt from Riley Dixon. And we will see Some special teams work here. A couple of guys in there on the tackle. Who's number 88 these days? It is Cade Otton. There's no way that was Cade Otton. Maybe it was Payne Durham? Or Evan Deckers? Might have been Evan Deckers, the long snapper. Am I anxious to see who stays and who gets released? No. I feel like we all have a pretty good general idea of who's going to make the roster. Maybe there will be a couple of surprises here and there. But, yeah. Should be interesting. I feel for the guys who get released. I do. No, I have no clue who gets cut. I guess, but I have no clue. Baker said Ryan and never said Trey. Name proving Ryan over Palmer. Ryan Miller. Yeah. Trey Palmer might get traded, y'all. Who knows? So apparently Benjamin Chukwuma has been getting work at right tackle now. Interesting. What can we get? I mean, I feel like it'd be good to, like, if you gave up Trey Palmer in a 7th for a 6th, I don't think that's crazy. I mean, a team that wants some wide receiver depth. I mean, the Steelers come to mind. They're a team that I think called about Trey Palmer. Baseball, I haven't done my fantasy football draft yet. That's on Tuesday. Yeah, it's true. That is what Brian Robinson got traded for. I don't know why Washington traded Brian Robinson. He's a fine running back. I mean, what are they? Just hate each other now? I don't understand that at all. I mean, to get that type of running back, it's like, golly. All right. 23-13 is your score right now. Again, they are showing the Tez Johnson backflip as the move of the game. There you go. Who, hold on. Number 66, Ben Scott is a dog. That was great. He, did, this as Tez was landing. That's a great assist on the celebration. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Bukele's going to throw. It is caught. Trey Avery makes the tackle on the play. Golly. Well, that was a great move by Tez. I just don't want the guy to land awkwardly and then tear something up at his knee. You know, we don't want that. He probably got an earful after that. 12 minutes left in the game, by the way. Bukele, 1st and 10. All right. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. And Bukele is going to hand it off. And this run, dude, this defense has just been garbage all night. I mean, my goodness. Bukele. Second down now for the Bills. That was Laviska Shenault. Remember Laviska Shenault, guys? That's crazy. Trey Avery and Elijah Roberts made the tackle on that play. 2nd and 5 from the Bucs 43-yard line. Man in motion, Bukele under center. Shane Bukele is going to hand it off, and Trey Avery is there. He's been making a lot of tackles tonight. For a guy who's literally been on the team for less than 24 hours, I mean, come on now. He's trying, and that's all we can ever ask of the guy. But it will be 3rd and 1. From the Bucs 39-yard line now. Let's see. 10.5 minutes left, folks. 10.5 minutes left. Bukele under center. Running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to the running back. Swallowed up. Oh, man. The quarterback's getting tackled with them. They're going to say he was short? We don't know. They're saying 4th and 1. Good tackle by Deion Jones, if true. Or are they going to give him forward progress? They may have given him forward progress. I think they did. Shane Bukele. It's 4th and 1. I guess they are going for it. Shane Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to the running back. He got it. First down. Man, oh man. I would even say Nick Jackson hasn't been on defense. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even classify any of these guys right now as good. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 37. Is Nash Hutchmacher. Hutmacher makes the play. Golly. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch play. And again, I mean, just, they can't get off of blocks. They can't tackle very well today. It's 2nd down. Oh, man. 2nd down for the Bucs now. From the 30-yard line. Eight minutes left in the ball game. Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to the running back. Number 30, Trey Avery is going to get there. I'm going to be honest, that guy might be looking like the best defender out there today. He's tackling. He's not doing great angles, but I mean, hey, he's trying his freaking butt off, huh? Trey Avery's looking kind of looking like the best guy out there right now. All right. Ugh. 7.5 minutes left in the Bucs 2025 preseason, folks. Shane Bukele under center, running back in the backfield. Pitch play to the running back. He's going to get swallowed up, finally, by some defenders. Actually, that's not... Rashad Wisdom's made a couple of plays. Rashad Wisdom has made a couple of plays. What do I think will happen with Desmond Watson? I think he will start the year on the non-football illness list, I think is what it's called. So he can still, like, work with the organization. 2nd and 10, by the way. Nick Jackson made the tackle on that play. All right. 2nd down and 10. Man under center, running back in the backfield. Bukele hands it off. Trey Avery can't bring him down. And if Trey Avery can't bring him down, no one can. First down for the Bills. 6.5 minutes left in the ball game now. Yeah, this has just not been going very well. 14-yard run. First down and 10. Oh. For the Bucs 13, Bukele. And I think we get a timeout. Yeah, the Bills call their first timeout. The best thing about this game is that it will end. Too true, man. Too true. We are cooking right now. And I don't mean in like a fun way. I mean, this has been a slog of a final game, that's for sure. Amen to that. Whew. Almost done, folks. Almost done. I'm going to be curious to see. I'm not going to check till the end of the game. I'm curious to see how many total yards of offense the Bills had today. No stops. Yeah. It's been a rough final preseason game. I mean, like, even offensively, like, it's been kind of rough. Defensively, it's just been, like, good lord type of rough. All right. We're almost done, folks. Almost done. Avery missed that last tackle? He did. That was unfortunate. I'm now switching gears to Rashad Wisdom. Actually, you know what? Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll. Who is your player of the game? Is it going to be... I mean, there's a few guys. Tez Johnson. Is it going to be Rashad Wisdom? Let me get two more guys in there, I suppose. Let me take a quick look at the stats. The Bucs stats, I should say. Kyle Trask, I guess, could be in there. Maybe Josh Williams. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say Josh Williams. Or I guess I'll throw Chase McLaughlin in there. Yeah, there we go. Let me go. Whoops. First and 10, by the way. Handoff goes to number 20. And it'll be second down now. All right, who's your guys' player of the game? Let me know. Golly. Might make it hard and say only defense. Yeah, I want votes in this. I feel like nobody would freaking vote on that one. All right. Second down and 9 from the Bucs 12-yard line now. Yeah, the bots are going crazy today. Bukele is going to throw number 46 in coverage. Incomplete, intended for number 32. It will be third down. Yeah, I mean, I think Tez Johnson's far and away the player of the game, right? Hey, McLaughlin's getting some love, though. Shout out McLaughlin. Yeah, Tez is running away with the poll so far. Bukele in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bukele is going to throw. Looking. Pressure is not there. Caught by number 82. Brought down by who else but Trey Avery. The stud of the defense. And we might see a field goal. It's Deion Kane with the reception, by the way. Oh, that's Wilkerson, sorry. 4th and 5. Whew, I love seeing me some good special teams performances, right? I thought about putting Kyle Trask in here, but meh. Here comes the field goal. It's up. And it's no good. All right. The comeback time? I don't know. Down 13. Or, sorry, down 10 with 4.5 minutes left. What's going to happen, guys? Connor Bazelak comeback of dreams? I'm just saying. Oh, whoops. It's preseason. We didn't play any of our best players. That's true. Best sideline. I don't know what that means, Bentley. What happened to the Ravens baseball? So you mean to tell me that Tyler Bass can nail every other field goal, but a 26-yarder is just, nah, can't have it. Wild. It'd be a good test for our clock management, that's for sure. Hey, that's true. Get that coach that he hired to work. Godwin and Evans last year. I don't know what we're talking about here, but that's all right. For Sanders to go out like that, could be your last NFL game. I don't think it will be his last NFL game. I don't. Go out swinging. Literally. Maybe so. Maybe so. Oh, talking about the Ravens game where Godwin and Evans got injured? I guess? Yeah. 60 plus? I got you, coach. 30-yard chip shot? Nah. Can't do it. Drive of the game was the Tez Johnson touchdown drive. Well, there you go. And Tez doing the backflip. There you go. It's the drive of the game. All right. Well, joke's on them. They're about to have two awesome drives. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. What do we got? Bazelak is going to throw. Looking. Throws incomplete. Intended for Raheem Jarrett. Off to a hot start. Tez Johnson is the player of the game, according to Channel 8. Hard to disagree with that. Okay. Second down and 10. Bazelak in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Now out wide. Bazelak in the shotgun alone. At the 20, Bazelak is going to throw. Throws. Caught by number 84. That's Tanner Tuula. And they're hustling. And bustling. All right. Good throw by Bazelak, by the way. Get that completion to Tuula. All right. Third down now. 3rd and 1. Let's see. Connor Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bazelak's going to throw. Looks. Throws! Caught! By number 84, Tuula again. All right. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. And Connor Bazelak, he's going to throw. Looks, throws. That one's caught by Tanner Tuula again, but he goes backwards. So only gains a couple. Will be 2nd down. All right. And Bazelak, you got to start moving here, King. From the Bucs' 38-yard line. Connor Bazelak, he's going to throw. Bazelak looking, throws. He says, you know what? Why not? Oh, man. Bazelak with a deep ball to Raheem Jarrett. No, that's Cameron Johnson getting the deep ball. That was a heck of a throw by Bazelak, too. Golly. Deep ball. Cameron Johnson all the way down to the Bills' 32-yard line, a 30-yard completion. Bazelak, he's going to throw. Again, that one's caught by Garrett Green. He gets a 1st down as well. It's another 11 yards there. 2-minute warning now. Garrett Green gets his first catch of the day. All right. Bazelak in the shotgun. He's going to throw. 1st and 10. Bazelak throws. Sideline incomplete. Intended for Raheem Jarrett. 2.5 minutes left here, by the way, before the 36 seconds left until the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Raheem's been struggling this preseason. I mean, it's been rough. I hope they keep Green on the practice squad. I'll weep tears of joy. Go Mountaineers. Big WVU guy. You love to see it. Connor Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Blaze Bays is what Chaos says. Bazelak gonna throw. Bazelak looking. Sideline caught. Devin Culp out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and short. Buck Nasty says this game isn't over. It's true. Bazelak getting a couple nice throws in here, guys, huh? 270 people still in here. 1st and 10. They gave him the 1st down. Okay. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bazelak is going to throw. Bazelak looking, throws, end zone! Incomplete off the hands of Cameron Johnson. All the camera people just died. They're okay. Trey Herndon in coverage. 2nd and 10. It was a good throw by Bazelak, too. Just right off the fingertips. 2nd and 10. Bazelak in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Bazelak is going to throw. Looks, throws. That is caught by Garrett Green, who makes a man miss and gets down. Short of the 1st down marker, it'll be 3rd down. You got to be quick. Do you have enough time before the 2-minute warning? I don't... You might. You might. 7 seconds. Bazelak, he's going to throw. Looks, throws. That is caught short of the 1st down marker to Owen Wright, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. But the game's not over yet, guys. The game's not over yet. But Connor Bazelak is engineering a drive. He's 10 of 15 for 102 yards now. 1st and goal at the 1. So we will see what the heck is going to happen here to end the ball game. But the Bucs said, we're not done yet. Of course, we get a freaking Bills commercial with Josh Allen. Hate to see... Well, I guess it's fine, but... Convenient, huh? So a couple nice passes here to some of the boys. Who's getting this goal line carry? I don't know. Owen Wright, I guess. Maybe. That was a completion to not Garrett Green. It was this is an 11 play 79 yard drive, by the way. Great drive for the offense. Where has it been the whole second half? Who knows? Who knows? At least we're seeing something, right? At least we're seeing something. Okay. Quarterback sneak with Green at quarterback. That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. We'll see what happens, though. It is 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. The NFL Network presentation's pretty rough. Unfortunate. Man, oh man. All right, guys, well, we're almost done, but we're going to get a little bit more juice from the offense here before we finish out. So, Josh Williams would be fun, but I think he's done for the night. I think he is done for the night. Yeah, Trey Avery has 6 tackles, dude. Tied for the team lead. He never practiced. Crazy. He's got heart, man. Yeah, Garrett Green quarterback keeper would be so cool. But we don't get that. All right, well, Bazelak in the shotgun, running back next to him. Man in motion, it's Tanner Tuula. All right. Bazelak's going to throw, end zone, intended for Owen Wright. It falls incomplete, 2nd and goal. Also thought he might have thrown it to Tanner Tuula, but I guess not. That's cool. It's fine. All right. 2nd down and goal for the Bucs. Bazelak under center. No, it's Bazelak in the shotgun. Running back next to him, Garrett Green in motion. And Bazelak is going to throw. Bazelak looking. He's got time to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Tanner Tuula. It will be 3rd and goal. Yep, falls incomplete. 3rd and goal for Connor Bazelak and the Bucs. I wonder if Bazelak would have just thought about reining it in. Mike Evans would have got that. Unfortunately, Tanner Tuula is not Mike Evans. That's unfortunate. But Bazelak in the shotgun and running back next to him. Okay. Bazelak. He's going to throw again. Looking. Throws to the end zone. Garrett Green, they say touchdown. We'll see if it stands. Garrett Green's a dog if he caught that for the tutty. Let's see. Yeah, Grizzard came out of the booth. Bazelak staying out there. Let's see if he caught it. That's, ooh, it's going to be, it's close. That's a close one. I think he did catch it. That's a crazy touchdown if he caught that. I think he did catch it, guys. Wow. Well, they say he caught it, and it was confirmed a touchdown. So, Bazelak under center for the 2-point conversion. ESPN said touchdown. Bazelak under center. And handoff goes to the running back. It's Owen Wright. Can he get in? He can't. Womp, womp. Held up. Unfortunate. Well, that sucks. Not fun. Green might make this practice squad. That's an understatement. Green might make the roster. I don't know. Well, we'll see a kickoff attempt here. Yeah, 1 for 2 because it's preseason. Yeah, why not, right? Here we get the flag runners. I know a couple of those guys out there running the flags. Shout out to the boys. Seen a few of them at training camp. But good drive from Bazelak, though. Well, we'll see. Are they going to go for an onside kick? No, they are not. All right, let's see what Chase McLaughlin's got. Bucs have all 3 of their timeouts, by the way. All 3. So let's see what they do here. Yeah, first down does end it. That is true. That is 100% accurate, and I don't really care. But at this point, I'm so done, guys. Here comes the return. Are we going to get a little something? And Garrett Green then makes the special teams tackle. So he's doing pretty good. That was Laviska Shenault on the return. 1:41 left. It's 1st and 10. Can the defense do something? Anything, guys? I would just blitz every single play. Can we just do that, please? I would enjoy that. That was a 38-yard return, by the way, from Laviskis Shenault. Golly. First down and 10 for the Bills. Play action. He's going to throw wide open is number 21, and that'll end your ball game. Well, that was quick. Sick. Very fun. Are we done? Yeah, the Bucs aren't even going to call. Yeah. The Bucs aren't even going to call timeouts here. So they're probably, yeah, they're going to lose this game. Most likely. Nothing like a play action just getting bossed on, huh? I guess the game's technically not over, but man. All right, first and 10. Handoff goes to the running back. Stumbles ahead. Are the Bucs going to call timeouts now? They do. No injuries. We won the game. Knowing the flag waivers shouldn't be admitted. Why? What's wrong with that? They're cool dudes. I've met them at training camp. It was fun. All right. Second down and 8. We got Shane Buchaley under center. Hands it off. And first down. Okay. Now it's over. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to lose 23-19 in the preseason. I am so curious to see what the final score was, or the yardage is for this game, because the game's over. The Bucs lose. Hey, they finished 2-1 in the preseason, which is not bad, all things considered. But this was not a game where there was a whole heck of a lot of positives, guys. Just a lot of meh going on. So, first things first, the Bills had 376 total yards in this game to the Buccaneers' 241. 9 drives for the Bills, 8 for the Bucs. The Bills had the ball for 35 minutes, 27 seconds. The Bucs, 24 minutes, 22 seconds. The Bucs had 4 penalties. The Bills had 2. Just all in all, blech from the Bucs in terms of what they could do. The Bills had 270 passing yards and 105 rushing yards. The Bucs, to their credit, 196 passing yards, but only 45 rushing yards. In terms of offense, both quarterbacks I thought did fine. Bazelak was 12 of 19, 107 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Kyle Trask, 13 of 17, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick. There's a report, I believe it was from Pewter Report, that said that Teddy Bridgewater would start on the practice squad. We're just going to have to wait and see if that does come to fruition. Right now, we're not 100% sure. But I thought that both quarterbacks did fine. I feel like that Trask overall did decent in the first and third preseason games. The second game was not good. Bazelak was okay throughout all 3 preseason games. I personally believe that Bazelak should have a spot on this practice squad. I do believe that. Whether or not that will happen down the line, we're going to have to wait and see. But I feel like Bazelak has earned the right to continue to develop in someone's system. I really do feel like he went out there and did a fine job. Running the ball, Josh Williams was the only guy who did anything of note. 8 carries for 28 yards. Also, Josh Williams had 3 kickoff returns tonight for 108 yards. So I thought he did a fantastic job with that as well. I don't know if the Bucs are going to carry 4 running backs, but if they do, it seems very apparent that Josh Williams would probably be that 4th guy. You didn't see a lot from Owen Wright the past 2 preseason games. Jace McClellan literally had 1 carry tonight, so I think that it'd probably be Josh Williams' job if they carry 4 running backs. Tez Johnson, pretty darn good tonight. 8 receptions for 58 yards and a touchdown on 8 targets. You cannot complain at all. He didn't have any returns tonight, which was interesting to me. That was really interesting to me. They tested out a lot of other guys at returner, kept Tez Moore as a pure receiver tonight, and he did a good job. He had a receiving touchdown. Garrett Green was really good tonight as well. He also had a receiving touchdown. Crazy concentration touchdown catch. So shout out to Garrett Green and Tez Johnson. It's a tough decision there. I don't know. I think I literally made a video earlier today that said, like, hey, Tez might not make the roster. Probably going to make the roster at this point. Garrett Green probably isn't, but I think that he'd probably be like the first guy they sign on the practice squad. Cameron Johnson did have a nice kickoff return. He had a 57-yard kickoff return tonight, which was cool. He did have 2 catches for 34 yards. He had a 30-yard catch, but then also he had like 2 really bad drops today as well. That's pretty much it. Devin Culp had 3 catches for 33 yards. Ryan Miller did a couple of things. Trey Palmer only had 1 catch for 13 yards. Dude, Trey Palmer's probably going to get cut. And that kind of sucks, but there's a lot of talent there. Shout out Trey Avery. 7 tackles tonight. Led the freaking team with Kayvon Merriweather. That was cool. Jose Ramirez had a sack. Elijah Roberts had a sack. But like the pass rush, really the defense in general was not very impressive tonight. Shane Bukele was 25 of 30, 278 yards, 1 touchdown. The Bills also ran for 31 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown, so not great in regards to that either. Really nobody defensively besides like Rashad Wisdom had some good moments, which was cool. And that's it. Like really, like Gotsis had a nice play. Greg Gaines had a nice play early in the game. Shiloh got ejected for swiping at Zach Davidson, number 84 of the Bills, and then he just freaking like the Bills made fun of him on the sideline, which was terrible. So I don't know what the future holds for Shiloh. I still think he might be a candidate for the practice squad, but we'll see. The kickoff returns were crazy tonight. As I said, Josh Williams had some good returns. Cameron Johnson had a good return. Owen Wright had 1 return for 25 yards. McLaughlin made all of his kicks. Riley Dixon averaged 45.7 yards per punt. And that was it, man. That was really it. Wasn't anything crazy in this game. Again, like there was a couple of guys who went out there and did some nice things, the guys that I mentioned, but overall, really just blech way to finish the preseason. And now we're going to have roster cuts after this, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the roster cuts and everything. We'll be talking about that on Tuesday. We could be getting them as early as tonight, tomorrow, Monday. We're probably going to be hearing a lot about that. Pay attention to what other teams do as well, because there may be some guys the Buccaneers can add. And we'll see, dude. But, yeah, it was a bleh kind of finish to the Bucs preseason overall. And it is what it is, and now we have roster cuts after this, man. So we'll see if any players made enough of an impact to, make the Bucs reconsider some of their roster spots. Guys like Garrett Green, maybe Tez Johnson, Connor Bazelak, I think, will probably be on the practice squad. Maybe Josh Williams. Who knows, man? We're just going to have to wait and see. But, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go head over to BleacherReport.com to go live stream over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Was greatly, greatly appreciated. Again, before you guys head out, subscribe if you guys are new. Would be greatly appreciated. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go live for about 20 minutes over on the Bleacher Report app, so go check that out. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So, guys, hey, thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. See you soon, and go Bucs.